know that we.
Allergic to damage. Yep.
Damn, the chat
Especially
here,
the
chat
beer.
here
I'm
said
allergic
she
to
doesn't like
stuff that
Yuna,
makes
Yuna
me-
said she hates the Dokkan community with a passion. Got her in 4K.
No, I don't like. Look, I like Emma. That is cool. Everyone else is sucks. So
Thank
like,
you, Yuna.
Oh, okay, buddy.
Anyway, welcome
You're
chat.
to gate.
what?
We're on our 8th episode,
Look,
but obviously we have a lot of units to talk about this time around.
You like stealth started that.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was
Like,
trying to-
hey,
I was-
also
I was-
podcast.
I was trying to start unit. I was trying to catch Yuna off guard.
Why would you try to catch me off guard? What the fuck did I do?
Kinda
Honestly,
funny.
I don't even think I need to catch
Didn't you
off
say we
guard.
suck or
catch
something?
yourself off guard most of the time.
Also, it's completely Dad's fault. I blame Dad.
What did I even do?
$50.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Cool.
Interject.
Wait,
We
I mean, if
we got a
anything,
new
wait,
segment.
you should
no,
be
can
very
this-
happy. You should be very
Can
happy
Fist
right
Curls
now,
be
'cause,
like our never topic on this podcast,
Yeah,
please?
you're good. He got buffed. He got buffed, but Vegeta and Nappa.
Remember our segment of how it
Guys,
started.
we can-
Earl was so
I'm,
good.
No.
I'm sorry. Actually,
No.
he didn't get buffed by them. He didn't get buffed by them. He got buffed by the LR Bardock EZA.
What? Okay, buddy.
Like we're not even gonna start with
Anyways,
that.
let's
Let me
start out.
go
Don't let
ahead.
Bardock
Like just
My
for
guess
you.
is no.
let me-
Yes, starting strong.
Yeah, let me
Starting
go
strong
ahead
with
and,
Fist
go
Curls is his biggest buff.
I'm with Victor
Go
on
straight
that.
to the.
I don't think
where
Martin
they're
will
at.
that good.
Like, look at these guys. They're absolutely fantastic. It only took them
Oh yeah.
damn, 4 years to use it.
Isn't
Yeah, I
Charles
don't know
bad?
what they do, so I'm gonna learn
For like
here.
a free.
Okay, so
I think people are being too harsh on them. Like they can
Hey,
be good
hey.
Star Wars.
Hey, Drusy, they're a huge buff
Yeah?
to Fist Solos. I can run both of them against STO Gogeta.
Okay, buddy.
Holy fuck.
I think they flew a little bit under the radar because obviously all the better units in this data download. They're not terrible, like when you have the full Team Bardock thing, but you're trying to get us to run Team Bardock. That's the problem. So like, if Bardock is Sandai, because there's like 5 grade 8 Team Bardock units that need to EZA. So like if those units all EZA, I feel like this unit's in a good spot. They've got like 1 million defense with their like 70% support they can give some units.
Just quick note that Chilled Special Bardock is not on Team Bardock. So
That is
same
true, yeah.
as Super Saiyan Bardock, but that doesn't do a whole lot.
Yeah, the
Another
AGL
from
is-
AGL Baddock L.
Regardless, the grade 8s will be 5. So
I saw
Yeah,
somebody's
they do have access to all
So
these
who's the
great
leader?
units.
Who's the leader of this team?
we'll see.
Wow, that
I mean,
Carlos isn't even okay. Oh yeah, my glorious fallen
He
king.
doesn't even
I mean, they are all got story figures.
Bad. Play Bardock buffs.
So actually,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
would be
we-
good if we get a Bardock and he does lead story figures, although this one already does, but I mean, he's
Oh, holy shit, you can run Fist Parker as well. Real.
Holy fuck. You're a lesbian.
I just
I don't know.
As
they
much
can
as
do-
I'd
they
love,
can,
like-
they can do a lot with these gridded, because like, look at these passes are like nothing.
I like these ones. What is his name?
Honestly,
Well, the Aura's got something.
Yeah.
Good Aura. Like,
got
He's
support,
a
you know?
Borgs, and he
I like
gives-
Borgos. I like Borgos.
Wow, he literally has nothing else.
Yeah.
Any problem?
He lowers attack, actually.
Or like you
I'm pretty
increase
sure-
like their grade 8 chance to like medium chances, and you've got like 5 of these guys running around. That team like will probably be able to clear tough content.
Honestly, even with a 10% chance because there's 5 of them, it's still pretty
I'm
decent.
pretty sure she
What
gets
I'm
us a
saying-
flat passive.
but at the same time,
Could
that
be
team
wrong.
probably be like the most tedious team to run because I have to
Probably.
sit through so many Java forms.
The Shigesa's
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
yeah, that one.
That's
Oh,
my
yeah, it is
boy.
flat.
Yeah, no, he's gonna be the strongest one out of them all. Just make this
I like
like,
this guy.
just make this like
I like.
all allies plus like
Bad.
200,000.
No. You know that passive is easier to gonna add percentage next to it. So instead of plus 1,000, it's plus 1,000%. So
7k? 7k%?
70%. We're always gonna cook. Shut up. Don't hate on Goat.
I don't know,
I
plus
like this guy 'cause he
200,000
links well
defense
with
to all
Vegeta,
allies
that's
sounds
all.
pretty good. Just raw 200. 200K. Yeah, they can actually do a lot with these guys, but as it stands right now, I mean, it isn't this. They just don't have a team.
Yeah.
Sasha is still the best team product ever.
For a free-to-play unit, they're okay. I think we should be a little less harsh on them.
I
They're fine
think
until
they're, I think their Fizz Rose tier, maybe slightly better than Fizz Rose. Is what it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah, we'll get to him in a minute. But yeah, let's move on to the Phantom unit. I've only used this unit. I haven't actually. Wait, here it is. I've only used this unit. I haven't actually read what he
He's a
does.
good.
I just know he's very tanky. That's about it.
I think
No, then thanks. Yeah,
Yeah, he's good defensively. I would describe him as very tanky. He's just
Yeah, yeah.
a support loader for Freeze's tank. It's Like,
He's
let
a
him do,
capable. He's a capable unit. That's what it was.
yeah, it's cool.
It's a cap-
Do wish he slot 1, but he doesn't, so...
Yeah, this guy.
Alright.
I mean,
This guy
I've heard mixed opinions on this guy, but he's good.
I'm not gonna lie.
just
This guy would
tank
have been
and
like, if you
defense.
take this Frieza thing off and like put like terrifying conquerors or something. if
Why
this guy
not on
released
the
with-
team? Why not on the team? They did. So
Oh.
that annoyed me.
You're talking about the guard, yeah. But
Yeah, it is important.
I don't know. If you take that to like terrifying conquerors or something, this guy released when like Ginyu came out, he probably would have been a lot better.
What? Frieza's army, Frieza's minion, those are Ginyu links.
Yes, they are Ginyu links.
They
So
should.
loyalty.
They should.
Loyalty.
Loyalty as well.
Loyalty.
I think some Ginyu members have coward. I think.
Yeah, Jason, I'm pretty sure has cow.
Yeah, Jace probably does.
Yeah, this is like a Ginyu
I think it's
force
just
unit.
Jace, though.
I don't
Only
think any of them
Ginyu,
have
bro.
covered actually. I don't think they have.
The DFE Zarbon rings here.
Yeah,
He's
DFEs
on
are.
our-
You know what? I
Ginyu,
actually
like,
want,
cooking.
I actually want to Dokkan Zarbon because he might have Metamorphosis and he might have Terrifying Conquerors. Keywords might.
Also,
are-
like, Monsters Upon has one SR card from the first year of the game, but that's it.
Oh
yeah, he
yeah,
doesn't even. That unit doesn't
He
even
is
have
on
a card,
Space Fighting
actually.
Warriors. I will take it.
EFP, Zarbon, and Ripcoon.
You know what they should
Yeah,
have did?
Super
They-
Zarbon.
Honestly,
We
what they
didn't
should have
do
did is
that.
they should have released this guy and Zarbon as a better unit, not just Midoriya Bumsu.
Yeah,
here
Yeah,
you
we're
go,
all-
Jack. Put it in
it's some
Did we
Midoriya
get
Nation text?
Oh, yeah, no. Good.
Plus side, he has Metamorphosis.
Who is
Bad
this?
side, he has Berserker.
Oh, is this the? Yeah, let's pull him up on screen. This guy right here, he's released.
My god.
Legend.
Holy
He doesn't-
judgment.
he doesn't have
Released with
Metamorphosis.
Super.
full power Frieza.
You know what? He has Berserker.
Super Zarbon.
He has Berserker. He's on
He should
transformation
have rolling.
boost.
Should have rolling.
I mean,
You should give him, like, Terrifying Conqueror. First
This-
Conquest.
This Zarbon is the only indication we have that he might have an okay leader skill when he gets to Dokkan Fest. Metamorphosis is at least a good link.
Is that
yeah, bro,
zero
he
link
doesn't-
returns?
He got 5 links,
Ooh.
bro.
She needs fun
I
card.
he only has 5. That's so funny. Okay.
Plus, you need to know the atheist
But
team.
yeah, it would have been nice if they released this guy with like a Zarbon or something. But yeah, he's still solid. Not the worst banner, you know.
He's coming tomorrow. He's coming tomorrow.
They're just saving for the Zarbon PFE.
Yes. I mean,
nah.
we can get like a banner unit Kui, you know? Instead of Dodoria, like banner unit Kui.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit, my goat Queen.
Yeah.
It's Queen.
Look at the
Frieza.
Now we can go into
And
the guy that everybody's underrating, Frieza. Before
Beautiful
we talk
art.
about this guy, actually,
Beautiful, beautiful
I
art.
want to point out that I am very upset that this guy is not on transformation list.
I get it, yes.
Wait, he's what?
wait, why is he on Transformation Boost? That's so...
I
Because,
believe any Frieza that's not from Namek Saga isn't on transformation list, even though, technically speaking,
All the golden Friezas are on it.
yeah, he's literally in a transformation unit.
This is the only iteration of Frieza that is not on transformation.
No, like all of. I'm pretty sure all golden Friezas are on it.
Yeah, they are. No, this is the
Yeah,
only
it-
one.
it's
The only
all-
seven-
all Frieza.
I think the logic behind it is he doesn't actually transform in these arcs.
Yeah, it's like a refresh of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Even though
transformations aren't necessarily like an upgrade.
Even though this guy has the ability to transform, since we've seen him on screen, so I don't know why they don't just put him on there. But yeah. Other than that, though, I don't really have any complaints about him. I mean, he's all stats, but you can't really complain when he drops a 20 million triple super with 2 million defense.
20 million.
Yeah,
active.
and like another 20 million active on top of that. Like he hits stupid hard.
I know he's
Putting
not.
it on
gonna lie,
his
though,
Frieza,
like, a
that
lot of
also
people-
helps.
A lot of people are like
Like,
thinking of
he-
him with like this and stuff, and I hope people do realize like when we're talking about this unit doing all this damage, most of the time he doesn't have this active. Sometimes he doesn't even have the pure sand part active.
How about we let Yuna talk about how hard he hits exactly?
Alright, go Yuna.
Well, our active one is the hardest in the game, like by far. Sometimes you can hit twice as hard as Transform Broly if you get this passive properly.
Yeah. It's,
So he does hit.
He's a
does
super
hit
fan.
the hard
So
one.
this active turn, the turn doesn't switch it.
SSBKK was 180. is 180 no support and 60% attack from Link's turn 5.
Oh my god.
Like link it with cooler, basically. It's basically link it with cooler.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not goodness.
It's like any scenario. Like
It's not linked with cooler specifically. I think he gets 60% attack from links with big bad bosses. Their Sir Conquest Fierce Battle.
I mean, you're the most malevolent you get from Golden Frieza. Frieza's army.
Yeah,
You get from
I
Doria.
imagine you just want to freeze the unit next to him. It's nothing worse.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Only issue is.
And then some events you can cheat it out, like against the
Only-
fucking
I wouldn't
the
even have a
Broly.
problem with. I wouldn't even have a problem with that if they actually let you use this guy like anywhere. But they keep banning him.
Can we
for
let's
some
put
reason.
bring that real quick? Potential sub ETA. Can we get that STR 504 Frieza?
True.
All of
Oh
this-
yeah, that guy's been
He's
waiting.
been waiting.
My fucking goat. I
Him
love
and the
this
Kyle
guy.
can go first.
Wasn't he like one of the
Yeah.
hardest hitting units
I'm pretty
ever?
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like top 5 or something in the battle.
Where does he
He's insane.
Dokkan Awaken from? Does he Dokkan Awaken from?
Every
It's
show-
Tech Frieza.
The Transforming Frieza.
Showdown
Oh
Frieza,
yeah,
yeah.
no, it's been done. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's please.
This
definitely
guy
time.
and the AGL Frieza, they need easiers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
you're
IGL.
right.
I
He
mean, I
needs to
imagine-
get hit.
I
For buffs
imagine
as well.
this
When?
guy needs to get hit. I imagine they'll probably try to give him like guard or something to compensate for this. Maybe I don't know. Who knows? He could be a solid slot 1 unit. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm not sure
It's like
actually.
perfect.
Everything.
It's like
I mean,
everything he needs. He'll drop like a 15 mil on top of it because he's that guy.
Go ahead though.
What's that?
you
What do
know
you
what
want
would be the easiest solution? Just
The
give him
AGL
70%
one will
damage, that's
also
the spell
might
one.
be the
Easy.
AGL Frieza. The guy the one
Yeah,
who
this,
trapped the guy,
this
yeah.
one also has an easy, but
What?
I want to keep
What
it
do you
up
want to
with
say?
you. Just because he has this, I just don't have any high hopes for him. I'm not gonna say why, but
I mean, you could be like an okay floater. We don't
Yeah,
know though.
what Frieza needs right now is like big bad bosses floaters. Actually, he needs slot ones and big bad bosses floaters. So like,
Wait.
if he's solid enough to be slaughtered,
So
that's
you need
fine.
an entire team.
yeah,
I
it's
know,
also
like-
pretty, it's also pretty scary.
Like
Look,
the
he has a
episode
really good-
that we were talking about
Yeah,
earlier, like
to start.
if he has like some slot one capabilities, we might be good.
Yeah, Hirudegarn's pretty good on the team right now. So we just need another slot 1, and then some decent other units.
High
Yeah.
chance of stunning one. High chance of stunning if you're only facing one enemy is very funny to me.
Yeah,
That'd be kinda useful.
Telmax.
Yeah, this
That's a
is.
soul max scatter right
Yeah,
there.
you're that right.
Yep.
In
That
like
could be
months.
good, yeah.
Why are you still saying that?
What?
It's not going away. He is Kel now.
Okay. So, I do want to like just state like I think this Frieza really is just showing the brain rot of the community right now to where this whole like every unit does damage. It's just this Frieza is the perfect example of like how that just is false. Like there isn't units that do damage like Frieza, and I think the community has become a little bit disillusioned because of the whole immortality mechanic craze that Orange Piccolo introduced. Units don't need to have that. Like this, Frieza is a unit that you build around. He is doing the damage in slot 2, so other units can get those kind of mechanics. Frieza doesn't need to have that. He is doing what he should be doing, which is the highest damage in this game.
I agree with that.
Yeah, that is.
It's just like
yeah.
the way they think about it is it's just like offense. Offense doesn't matter to your average Dokkan Twitter user. It's just all like you rank units by how much defense they have, and if they do damage, it's a bonus. That's how they see it.
It shouldn't be that way.
Sometimes it's not even a bonus. Like, I just like there's people that criticize units for doing too much damage. Like,
Yeah,
The thing with that
Oh, yeah.
the thing with that is this Frieza's AGO and a lot of the hard bosses are STR. So this
Oh, his
Frieza
matchup
can
is
really
actually-
good.
Yeah, he can.
There is
actually
not a
fight most of
single
his attacks.
hard
And to
deck
top
boss
it all
right
off,
now.
he lowers
Except, like,
attack too.
I think Big Vegeta, who Frieza can lower his attack. So
Yeah,
it like greatly lowers like 4 times.
And
the
then even
Great Little
like,
attack is something that's going under the radar. That is one of the strongest abilities on this unit. Actually, is just being able to greatly lower 3 fucking times or 4.
yeah, even then,
Four.
because
I'm glad they could do
The
fine.
thing with
He
this
gets full
Frieza
I'm
is
like
that
a-
like, if he gets to attack Gogeta once, then you've essentially won at that point. Especially when he can attack break him.
I'm sure a lot of people aren't really like understanding this either, but like if you're really scared of like Frieza getting his defense on super, you can't just pop the active skill. I've seen him sit at like 1.2 million defense start a turn. That is enough with type advantage to survive some of the super attacks.
And also,
1.1
Dodoria
million
just
defense
exists.
1.1 million defense, Dave. Like, I'm pretty sure it doesn't die against any hard STR boss. Also, why would you even need that? He's not your slot 1. Why would you need defense pre super?
I
It
don't
was
know
I mean,
about
to be
that.
fair, that is, yeah, he does have some issues where slot ones aren't ideal. You kind of just have
No,
to-
like I'm talking like ideally. Right now, it is a bit of a problem. Yeah, like his team is just not that good. It is what it is. But unlike other characters, with people saying, "Oh, hey, maybe this unit will never get buffed." This is a Frieza. If they release like any extreme villain, like 80% chance he's gonna buff Frieza. Like
And he already
Frieza buff
The
Frieza.
thing I like most about this Frieza is like his leader skill potential. Like all these movie villains and like stuff are on his 200%.
yeah, that's true. And you got
Yeah, I mean, he
yeah.
also
Except
he has,
for-
I mean, he has. I didn't even realize this guy was
Holy
in
shit,
that
my God.
category actually.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
To-
20
to
off
start
on
considering
this,
the-
maybe.
To start considering him, we need first like good slot ones.
Yeah, I
Look,
mean,
it's
he-
That's like to wake him up, by the
yeah,
way.
that guy. I imagine we'll get a new Broly at some point. Z Broly.
I think just the point that Unit's trying, the point that Unit's making is like, because we got another unit in the state of download that we got to talk about, Buhan. Like,
Yeah,
Frieza is way more likely to get buffed than Buhan. Like in any given situation.
that's what it is. I'm
Does he
pretty sure.
slowly gain-
I'm pretty sure the next Boo
Wait,
we're
wait,
getting is either a fat Boo or a Kid Boo, and Kid Boo is also on Frieza's team.
Yeah.
The thing,
Yeah.
the thing with Frieza is that like you
Oh,
can name like
that's
any
true.
villain.
Donald's on the team.
Itself.
Donald's on the team.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
see,
true.
I like Incel when there's like orb changers around, and there's no orb changers
Wait.
on that man's team.
Like
We
Kid,
have to start.
Kid Buu and Kel are on this team, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Although I would say yes.
So, like, any villain-
Cell's gonna get a new unit eventually as well. So
So like
Although-
any
10th anniversary.
major
You know,
villain,
you
like
know
I
what?
think
Wouldn't
of-
it give us a good amount of villain buffs by itself? Just the fact that
Only-
ECA2 is good to exist. We're
Yeah.
gonna get
Only
a lot of
perfect
villain
dog.
buffs just from that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're about to get Bojack.
I know we were talking about it before that podcast.
So
started,
true.
But
Oh, yeah.
this guy's checking EZA.
So
for
true.
example.
Yeah.
He's a bit far to. Can you check Unanon and show like the?
Yeah, I'll show the thing. I don't think
Yes.
the order. I don't think they're gonna go in order, but I'll show it.
All that doesn't matter. Like, this guy can
Yeah,
be the
just-
first one more they care. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
They announced the ECA2 like officially, so like. I put
There's
it this
Tech
way.
BB before all these guys.
Oh, then just for
This is like-
reference, chat, this is just the order of Dokkan's.
I mean,
Although EZAs already have like Fizz FDF, this guy, STR Bojack, STR Jolas. The big one, Asian FDF, is coming sooner than EZA. And him and this guy gonna be one hell of a rotation.
It's funny because the first three that I'm facing are on Frieza leaders.
But he's right at level. He's right at level, sorry. I don't know
Yeah, I
if
saw a lot of people saying he
Yeah,
was
level.
Raditz level, and I low. I was like,
It's
what are you
insane.
you're right at
doing?
level. Right at level.
Just like putting Strength Gogeta's name out of their mouth and keep Raditz's name out of their mouth either. Like, no one is right when they make those comparisons. There has not been another release as good as Strength Gogeta, as powerful as Strength Gogeta, and there's not been another release as horrible as Raditz.
Yeah.
Period.
No,
This is-
Age Goku Black was the right
Right.
one.
So remember when
Not
Super
even
Saiyan
close.
3 Broly was
You're part of the problem,
introduced?
Luna.
In Goku Black was horrible.
actually,
mean,
you're
honestly-
close.
Raditz is
Honestly-
worse.
Honestly, I could argue. I'd probably argue Goku Black's EZA was just as bad as Raditz. That's
Nah.
No,
No.
he got, like, yeah.
Goku
not-
Black,
not-
Goku Black had like a
Yeah.
tiny resurgence. Like you can
It
kind
was
of
useful.
Goku form now. Raditz, dog shit the day he released. He was never good anywhere for anything ever.
He was
Goku
like,
Black,
no,
like,
in Goku Black was
super
decent.
attack
Because
law.
Goku Black
In
might
Goku Black-
kind of work in long events.
in
Like,
Goku Black
Raditz
was
has never
useful
and
in
will
those
never
like
be useful in any way, shape, or form.
in
Back to
Goku
Raditz.
Black was useful in
That's
those
a sad
super
part.
class.
Ace Rose is
super
not
class.
close to Raditz on this. Not
He
even
wasn't.
close.
He wasn't even like in World Tournament.
Vector, you're forgetting someone else.
Who?
Who?
What are you?
It's almost,
Another AoE
he's almost
unit.
horrible.
Shut up.
No.
Tariku wasn't really like he wasn't unrunnable. It was just he didn't do anything.
Nah.
No.
Yeah. Triku's not close to that either. And-
No.
and-
Didn't
It
release
was like
that
a-
one
yeah,
The only,
AoE
the only
event
other unit I
designed for him.
can like think of that might be kind of close is LR Nappa on his initial release.
No.
Maybe.
I mean,
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
Either
I wasn't
he's
around.
Tuku Blast.
He
I
was
don't
pretty
remember
bad.
that.
He was
Like-
pretty bad.
He was horrible. I agree, but like he was not that bad.
He did.
He was
That is
pretty
things.
bad.
He had no teams, but you could go point him on the World Tournament for SPR because he's like Kiaris, and he was
I mean,
good.
like-
I don't consider World Tournament. If you have an AoE, you're a god in World Tournament. Whoop-de-doo. I don't.
also,
Rabbits
like you
wasn't.
know who wasn't? Reddit.
I don't care about shit game modes.
Also,
Reddit.
he was good.
Reddit.
He was good. He was good in type PSPR. He was good in type PSPR.
I mean,
SPR, IOE.
The worst ones I could think of are Integral Black, or if you hate him hard enough, STR Blue. STR Transforming Blue. That guy is horrible. He was horseshit. He was not good at all. Oh my god, Sony. Fuck you,
Hello,
Odie.
Just hopped
Go
in
back
and we're
and-
starting the bullshit, huh? Okay.
Go back and stream with your best friend or something. Go drink each other for. Anyway,
What
back
do
to-
you think
Frieza
of
has a
Frieza?
gorgeous art.
Yeah, Oni,
Frieza
before we
has-
move on, what do you think of Frieza?
Frieza is one of those characters where I feel like he'll be fine slot 2, but anywhere else on rotation they just kind of die. So, and I say
Yeah,
fine as in
almost.
just okay. They're not like really anything insane. Their damage is good. Like I won't fault that. Their damage is good, but
Well, their damage is potentially the best in the game.
yeah, I can see it.
Sonic
I can get active skill
it is
turned and their
effective.
super
Yes,
attacks.
Good is a bit of a leave a
Damage
little
is-
bit out there. In my opinion.
Insane.
A bit more than good.
Well, good means good. It doesn't have. I mean, it could mean great. It could mean anything, right? I didn't have to be
No.
specific. About
Sure, but I feel like that's an important thing to
I feel like you're
point
being
out.
disingenuous.
No, he's
I
not
feel
being
like you're being
disingenuous.
disingenuous.
I don't think he's
Oh,
being
because
here's the
you-
thing.
disingenuous.
Oni grew up on normal Dokkan Twitter, so it's all just defense. He's breaking out of it.
hold on.
I could say Frieza's defense is good. It doesn't matter. Like it's the same as Greg or Crazy.
Doctor, your statement implies there are
No,
different parts of Dokkan.
I'll say his defense is okay. It's not great.
2
And
million
it's only
dollars.
okay.
I'll say it's good, not great.
Side
That's what I'll say.
advantage.
Good,
Yeah,
not
his
great.
defense is good. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's 2 million is a little bit
He's
more
got
than okay.
debuffing and type advantage.
Okay. But
A raw
can
2
we?
million is
Can we?
pretty good.
Yes, but there are bosses now that lock you in certain spots where you are going to be forced to take damage. Frieza's defense is not good in those situations, and they're not like.
There he is.
uncommon.
You just wouldn't float him in those.
Yeah, don't float him, and then he doesn't appear slot 1 and can't get locked slot 1.
Yeah,
Also,
like,
some of those bosses are
like,
SCR where you can just
floating
create
thing
it
is
as
sometimes
reactive.
kind of a skill. Like the locking thing is like you just gotta understand in those locking fights. If you float someone, they might get sealed in slot 1. And
Yeah, the
so
bosses
you could-
don't last long enough to combo lock you to slot
You can
3
also-
into slot
you can
1.
also just pop his active too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just pop his ass and let's get the attack.
True.
And he gets all of his defense. And some of these bosses are SCR, so it doesn't even
My main
be
issue
better.
is teams. Like you
Yeah,
have
that'd
to
be
run
my
them.
biggest issue with him. Yeah.
You can't
Seems
run them
very
with
bad.
any. You can't run with any of these big name units really. And
Mhm.
I think that,
kind of
yeah, I mean, I mentioned this when we first started talking about him. Him not being on transformation boost is actually kind of ass. Because I don't think
Well,
people
why would he be a
actually
transformation boost though?
have-
Because every other Frieza ever is.
Yeah,
His first one
Either
Frieza
Frieza
on
unit.
transformation boost.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually,
Okay. No.
His first form isn't his natural form, so this is a transformation. His natural form is his third form.
No, it's
Fourth
final
form.
form.
Well, I mean, would you? Well, I
Oh
don't
my
know if you
God.
call it. I don't know if you call his first form a boost though, because it's like
I mean, it's not
It
a boost,
actively-
But like I said, every other Frieza is almost
Well,
like,
then
the
why is
LR
second
first
form
form.
Frieza on transformation boost?
I'll say the first.
Because that's also him holding back.
So consists of characters who reached a new form and cards that can transform in battle. Is the
I will say, don't take those descriptions by the Dokkan Wiki to, like, the absolute max of
just our
seriousness.
best guess of assessing
that's
what
like
they
their
do.
best
right,
guess.
right.
I mean, I can show you
But I
the
mean-
first one Frieza on there.
But yeah, there
There's a
is
couple
like
of
the.
them. Not even like the tech one either. There's like a.
Actually, hold on. You wait.
Well,
Scroll up to the top.
I am.
Click on that
pretty
S, the Frieza under Vegeta now.
Wait, no,
That
hang
one.
on.
That old one who awakens into. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
this.
Why
That's the
is that
first
Frieza's on
fireworks.
transformation
Yes.
boost?
Yeah, LR
Yeah,
Frieza
why the
is,
hell
yeah.
is he on like every other?
And
Frieza's
ignore
on
the
there?
fact that he's one of the old ones that awakens into Golden Frieza for no reason. That doesn't.
I am pretty
No,
sure.
he doesn't.
Prime
Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't.
I just
know
checked
this
Prime
unit,
Battle
but I
Frieza. He's on it
actually
as
have
well.
this unit
Yeah,
by
LR
box.
Frieza's on there.
He's
LR
a
Frieza's
login bonus in Brenna. I remember this. He's a login bonus.
So it doesn't awaken, so just a transformation boost. So that's.
Well,
the
yeah, I
only-
mean, I'm not.
There's a good
I'm not
reason.
gonna complain. I wouldn't complain if he was on transformation boost. Like I feel like the categories in Dokkan are notoriously stupid, but like he's not, so I can't really sit here and complain about it. Right?
Also,
Yeah,
even
I mean, if he was,
even
then
if he
he did.
was, they wouldn't have changed much because Broly, you
Abu,
wouldn't find a pick on Broly's team.
I will
Abu,
say
I'm
if
waiting
he
until later in the
was-
stream to fall asleep.
Yeah, if he was on transformation boost, then I feel like the team issue wouldn't be a problem because yeah, he's from Broly's team.
I mean, you were probably not wrong.
Well, now you run into the problem of, would you really want him on this team?
No, I know.
No, not really. He's just like no with nobody here. So like, and also this is mainly a super like a Saiyan team now. So you just run Saiyans. Broly's not having the bosses. They're not Jetpack Conquerors. Not those like links.
Yeah.
They're just there.
Also, you remember you need a full team of terrifying clockers. Like,
Look,
if
I
you're
am
running-
not. Look,
you don't need
guys,
full team,
do
but
not-
if you're not running them, you're losing stuff. You know.
Oh yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
that is true.
This
That
is not
that
me
definitely true,
admitting that
yeah.
Broly is shit. This is not me admitting that Broly is shit. Broly is just not an extreme high buff. It is not. Broly
Yeah.
is safe. So like, he's just buff safe.
I will say, Koma, that's not. He doesn't need a full team to be good. Like him losing, I believe he loses about 90k defense per Conquest of Terra unit you take off.
Oof.
So that's not like not. He's already at like 2.4 million defense. So you're just taking off a couple. You're at like 2 million defense still. Maybe that makes it so he can't tank some supers, but you're not putting him in front of supers anyway. Usually.
It does hurt his deck though. It does hurt his quick chance, but it's kind of annoying.
A bit.
I mean, you probably go crit after the addition turn anyways. You know. And it will hurt that bad. I
Emma
don't
goes dog. Emma's a defense cool.
Come on,
I
she
would
knows. She only builds units defense if they don't dodge for her. Don't
When-
worry.
Go on full dodge. She
When he-
cannot ever defend that.
When he is when he's got his full conditions, I give him additional dodge. But if he's missing some, I will give him additional crit.
Yeah. I want crit. Because I bet on the future, the team is going to be struggling with Bojack and probably
Oh my
Junior
god, he's like
with that.
not strong. I think that's gay. Should have been strong, that being. Come on.
Let's say
Whatever, man.
one last thing about Frieza before we move on to the next unit. It's very possible that like LR Turles or Bojack are going to EZA during the celebration, or maybe in the near future. And if that happens, that's going to be a big buff for this Frieza, especially since LR Turles kind of has the makings of a slot 1 unit because he doesn't really get a lot of defense on super attack, as he is
Can
now.
I make one comment?
Sure.
If they miss out on LR Turles' EZA for the second time, I just feel that Dokkan just hates me.
That's
Like,
what
are you?
This is
This
Here's
is
what I'm
literally.
gonna say. All I'm gonna say is if AGL Bardock EZAs, he's going to be horrible.
Why?
At that
That's
point, I'm not even.
hatred
Gonna,
rate. No, Bojack
not
is
even
not
gonna
bad.
gas
Look
him
at
up
this.
for me. I'm actually gonna
Oni,
despise that unit.
what do you have to run? What do you have to run for him to be good?
Fizz turn. Nothing.
What-
Nothing.
Why don't they just get rid of that portion?
What category is
Get rid of it,
kinda-
yeah. I mean,
What category
I
is
think
kind of
it's not like it's restricted to an active skill or anything. They can just.
Those guys are
He's
really
changing.
not
I'm just saying.
active.
I do not have high hopes for him. I think he is.
Those
going to-
guys,
and he's also
Look,
he's
it's-
stuck on release, and I hate him.
I don't have high
Listen,
hopes for him
look.
either, really.
If this guy easy, this guy's a Sanday unit, so therefore
He's
he much
not
easier
released.
for Sanday.
Who's
Trust
four?
me.
Wait, wait, this is you did
No, not that. Because
That's
we
only
got
the
to
Vegeta,
Vegeta.
not. That's only
Yeah,
the Vegeta
exactly.
you don't buy.
Yeah, that's when
Oh.
Vegeta was Sanday and TCN on a normal rotation.
And we're not here to talk about AGL Bardock, so let's wait until he actually easy is to talk about him.
Yeah, when TCN, we'll talk about the details and how good he is.
I hate him.
But yeah,
Oh.
I mean,
Stay away.
yeah, we still have actually. Do we even have Celebration details in general for Frieza's Celebration, or is he just?
No,
No, he won't get
Not yet.
Not really. No.
We're gonna wait for that.
Okay. So yeah, we at this point it
Wait,
is
why
just
did Frieza
speculation.
even like? Why are we even gonna reveal or slash data download for Frieza this early? I always wondered that.
Honestly,
it's tied
if you
to the fucking
okay,
EM spot.
okay, honestly, if you want to,
It's still on
if you want like an actual answer, this probably is a hang
Yeah.
answer, but I imagine because anniversary is done, they're probably all taking a break, so they just released them now and then
Yeah,
they're later.
he might be that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it might be the same way they did the 7 years with the EZA Force and kill you with the same data download. I am pretty sure it's happened
Yeah,
that, like
because
that as well.
they do this every year. They'll just release like a
I mean-
massive data download, and yeah, and just be like, okay,
same time
we're
slot
gonna
and
go,
everything, I
we're gonna
believe.
go take a break now.
Okay, at least for Ginyu, we got his like in-game teaser before the Gundam, I believe.
Yeah, no. When Frieza's stuff dropped, I genuinely thought he was not a DF. It was like a thank you unit. Nope, he's a DDFE.
Actually,
Like
we
the
do have
first
one.
side
We do
difference.
have one more
I
unit to
actually
talk
thought he
about.
was previously.
What category is that? Inferno, what category are you in?
I don't.
Hold on.
Oh,
What are you asking?
What category is that unit
Is what unit?
of?
The Bouillon? Yeah, DB
Yeah.
Saga.
Oh,
And
but
then
you don't
fucking
know.
Terrifying Conquerors. I don't think he's on the wiki. Got a Dokkan info. I don't know. We probably. That was the last unit we would put on it.
I mean, I just want to bring them up.
Oh,
The
yeah.
most
Is
power.
best because best and only team is in between there.
That's a DSSR. Yeah, you got it.
Look at this guy.
His stats are kind of
Giant
low, but
soft
with the
ones.
EVAs, he's gonna be really good.
Oh,
Still waiting on that
very
kid
good.
Goku LR, by the way. I feel like he's gonna be coming sometime soon. He's not
Yeah,
done
yeah.
yet.
There's something.
There's something. They are plotting something devious.
They're
Also,
putting too much almost there. So.
They
With
are
this, for
plotting something devious.
Sanday could be very. Sanday
Okay,
could be the.
I mean, I thought this guy was a meme, but actually, I'm very intrigued by this. This is actually really good.
The Sanday.
Yeah,
the
you're
Sanday
Oh, and I don't know why I forgot it was guaranteed. Yeah, that's.
When the fucking, I think like with the AGL Frieza can at least like, I think I have a higher hopes that Frieza is not worldwide. It's anniversary because I don't think they're gonna release Frieza Dokkan Fest and then Frieza worldwide. I think Frieza's anniversary. That's just me.
Yeah,
I hope he's anniversary for Chant.
I really
It's
hope you're
gonna
right.
be so cool.
I thought like I had a feeling that worldwide was gonna be like Buu Saga, but since they dropped the Buu Saga Easy right now, I'm hoping it's Namek now.
I think
Uh,
it's
the thing is, what do you do for Namek as part 2, for example?
I gave my suggestion multiple times, Coma.
Just
What-
do
what do you
Namek
think
and
is-
Cell, but that's
Namek
that's
Baby.
kind of
Still,
that's kind of off. That's kind of off base. Let's
Emma,
get back
I
on
think
the.
that would.
Yeah.
I think that would be super cool.
Emma, you know what is the
That
problem?
would
I
be,
want
that's
this
worthy of
anniversary.
anniversary.
I want
let's take back to whatever we're talking about.
Yeah, let's talk about this Bouillon.
Yeah, with John. I think it's
Why are
really
you talking about a big fat fuck? Why are you talking about like fucking doctor all the time?
this is
Move
a
on.
free stuff. That's what I'm saying.
It's
Sorry, I'm
You know-
sorry, Yuna's obsessed with me, you guys. She
Yeah,
gets
I
like
am.
this, it'll be okay. Let her.
Bouillon
This-
seems to be
let her
This
talk
guy is
herself
like
out.
inoffensive. He's just like a damage reduction free to play unit.
Mm.
Honestly, he doesn't even tank that well, but like he's okay. Like I feel like on EZA when that damage reduction gets bumped up to like 70 or even 60 is just with the stats buff will be fine. Like he'll be okay.
My goal.
You need to like kind of hold him off because he loses damage reduction as he gets hit. So you need to like kind of in the early
Oh,
phases you
yeah,
have to
yeah.
protect him.
So like he's full dodge for free. Like
Oh,
you rather not get hit.
no one's gonna argue that.
So yeah.
I
I
will.
mean, there's not much to say about this unit. Like
This guy's
probably-
future, I guess, is like a Junior battery, but aside from that, I don't know where else to run him.
4 out of 10 with Majunia. That's 4 out of 7, rather.
Yeah, that's very funny. All I'm saying, like, they're probably preparing some Dragon Ball Saga, maybe Golden Wish Dragon Ball Saga, or maybe Worldwide. I don't think that would be cool. But there might be a Dragon Ball Saga television coming very soon.
I could say Sunday. When Sunday is the celebration after this one, or is it like a couple?
Is
It's
Saiyan
the same
Day?
day. Yeah, after Frieza, same day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
Is
could get
Saiyan Day
we could
going
get
to
something
be-
for Sunday. I'd say. Something Dragon
Vegeta,
Ball.
I think it's a. I hope it's a fucking Vegeta. I
Yeah,
really
we need-
want a Vegeta.
We need
Wow.
Vegeta this time.
It's from.
What Vegeta
I mean,
though? Because there's like 50 different ones we could get.
I mean,
It could be anything. Of Vegeta.
I hope it's
I would
the
like
Vegeta.
a hard virus Goku that exchanged into Vegeta. That's like my
No,
pick since
no,
like Big Bang.
no.
No.
35
We
one.
need Vegeta.
35
Nah,
one.
the action of him kicking
Perfect,
Goku away would be
perfect.
hilarious though.
Yeah, I like that. But then again, it would be a Goku unit mainly. So.
And Vegeta, like,
Dirty.
his transformation
Wait.
needs its own unit, not like
Wait.
attached to Heart Virus Goku.
Wait, I guess you could make that an intro where he just kicks Goku anyway and he transforms.
I want
Yeah.
a 35 works
I feel like it'd just be
Vegeta.
him showing up and being like, "Does a machine feel fear?" and then does that. That's it.
Yeah, I guess you can do
Yeah,
that
man.
instead rather than attaching
Yeah,
it
I,
to
I
Goku.
like the Big Bang Vegeta idea.
Namek Saga Vegeta is the perfect unit to release right now. He helps both Broly and
Oh, so
Frieza.
true.
You got Space Chocolate
Actually,
Warrior.
Yeah, that's
I
actually so
mean-
And he says they were massive. 35 was the best version of Vegeta to release right now.
Wait, did you just call Namek Vegeta the best version of Vegeta?
I said it's the best version to release.
Yeah. Because he got good links to link with Broly and good links to link with villains. He
Alright,
got
so-
all the stuff.
And he's off Frieza's team.
Alright, so are we good on?
Oh,
I
who
still
did?
don't even.
Yeah.
I don't
No, we
even.
barely talked about him, but it's alright.
He
There's not
has
much to
damage
say.
reduction.
He's got like decent defense and like nice
He
nullify.
steals and stuns himself. That's kind of
And-
funny.
and he linked well with the junior.
5 times.
That-
Yeah, we
that's
I
don't
still
have
can't
that.
believe what his manga
Very,
name is.
he
That
has
shit is
very
fucking
good
hilarious.
potential.
Let's talk about the big boys. What everyone's here for.
Alright, here we
Yeah.
freaking.
Oh, hey, I'm tuned in just in time. Nice.
Alright.
Where did
Yeah.
you
Let's. Which one are we gonna talk about first?
Vegeta. Let's do
Vegeta.
Vegeta.
Okay. Wait, Vegeta or Vegito?
Vegito.
Yes, I love
What?
the same
Oh,
Vegeta
yeah.
energy.
Talk about
Yes, this is exactly what I want to
Okay.
talk about.
What?
I will say.
He's not
right
top
off
10,
the-
guys.
Right
He's
off
not
the
top 10.
bat.
Right. I will say right off the gate, these guys easy 8, and I was at work, and I pushed carts. I literally stopped in the middle of the parking lot to read their details. That's all I'm gonna say.
I was playing
Their
Breaker.
EZA dropped like right when I started my stream last night.
Yeah.
And you fell
I
asleep.
woke up to like 500 DMs from people saying, "Hey, look at this," and I was like, "Wait, what?" I had to check it was real or not.
Yeah.
I thought it was fan made the moment I checked the details, but then
Yeah, no, I
checked
literally
this
double
one.
checked the Dokkan account to make sure it wasn't some fake JP player.
Yeah, I
The-
have a.
Well,
have a
I knew
friend-
instantly it was real because I have notifications on for the Japanese version.
Yeah, I have
Dokkan
a
official,
friend
so.
in my server, and let's just say he's very funny. That's all I'm gonna say. And he said that I told him if he was lying, I was gonna ban him.
Wait.
Even now, as
This
we
could
speak-
mean like 3 different people.
Boomer.
Okay.
A-frame.
it just the fact that this unit has EZA just makes me feel pretty old. Like
You're not
I-
that
Yeah.
old.
You're
I
shy.
remember pulling this unit and
You're not even
over
an
79%
adult.
on release.
Look,
And
I'm
now
literally
it's
in this
EZA.
voice chat. Relax.
Oh come on, everyone else
Dad, you're
can feel
17.
old, you know.
Let's stop this.
Oh,
Dad,
Come-
Dad, you're
Yeah.
not even an adult yet. Dad, you're not even an adult yet. Shut up.
This year, trust me.
Yeah, this year.
This
Yeah, I
year is
believe
crazy.
you.
All right. Anyway, I want to say they did a fantastic job with their base form. I think giving them the 50% DR was very much needed. And I do find that these two, like after one turn of stacking, I know a lot. I've seen a lot of people like worry about them like stacking and stuff. After one turn of stacking, I need you guys to understand that they're at like Vegeta will transform and he'll have like 500k defense start a turn.
You know what this? You know what this? You know what this is? This is They're basically like, if you combined the best aspects of Boo Duo and AGL VB's bases with none of the negatives.
That is actually a really good. Yeah, that's a really good way to put it.
Like if you took the best parts of their base from AGL, VB, and the Boo Duo, it's just these guys. They raise defense on every super. It's permanent. They have a defense mechanic. You know, they infinitely stack.
I would say probably more closer to the GT Duo because of the damage reduction, but I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I have seen a lot of people underrating the base of the unit. I think they're fucking shit.
Turn one, they can take a lot of damage.
Yeah, they
Turn
can
one's
put a little
is a
bit, but
problem. That's it.
still good. Far from bad. Like fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
People are just
the only turn one boss I found that kills them is like the Cell Max, but Cell Max is like really hard straight away.
Yeah, so Max is not for them.
Like,
It's not for the turn one. Yeah.
That is. Can I ask something real quick that kind of has to do with this? Like I've been thinking about where I want to rank this guy. Like he's definitely top 3 for me, but I'm deciding which of those slots he gets, right? But like, well, it's not really. That's not the main thing. How much do we want to consider Cell Max? I'm not saying we wouldn't consider him. I'm just saying like I would say he's the hardest boss for free, but like I feel like Blue Zone Gogeta Blue is probably like a more representative baseline boss, I guess. I would say I would probably weigh Gogeta Blue more than Cell Max. Like Cell Max kind of gives me like OG Cell Max vibes where we talk.
You mean
about
like a gimmick fight? You mean like?
Not even really that. He just gives me the same vibes as OG Cell Max, where we talk about him like quite a lot on his release, but then it kind of slowly goes back, and then everyone just goes back to talking about Metal Cooler Core and Broly, even though Cell Max is probably the hardest.
Well, I feel like Cell Max is difficult. Difficult in a really interesting way because.
Like I'm wondering if that's going to happen to him or not.
I feel like back then people would talk about Cell Max because a lot of people felt that Cell Max was unfair, so they just didn't count him. Like he was just because then he kind of was ridiculous because like his
exactly. That's kind of the vibe I get from this new Cell Max.
I don't.
Yeah, and then the Gammas came out and just said nah to him. So
I don't get that from the Cell Max because like his super attack it hits hard, but like we have supers from bosses that do hit like same level of damage.
and then you're also able to debuff and everything else like that later on too. They did debuffing in that fight very well, by the way. They did debuffing really well in that fight.
Which of those two fights do you think is harder, Cell Max or Go?
Cell
not
Max
harder
for free. Okay.
Which one do you think is like more important? I guess like what would like be
Gogeta?
more...
I would say Gogeta.
Yeah.
Gogeta.
Yeah, I think Gogeta too.
Fracture. If you concede that Cell Max is the hardest, you gotta admit that AGL UI is #1 in the game because he's probably the best unit for that event.
If you did that, then it would be UI.
I don't. If you're the best unit in the game for the hardest event, that doesn't necessarily mean you're the best unit in the game because there are literally like 10 other events that people care about.
When we talk about,
there are more events that people care about than ever before right now.
Whenever we talk about in the game, like I feel like that's
why I think
overall,
Gogeta,
right?
Gogeta is like the hardest version of all of those other stages, right? So that's why I feel he's the most important fight.
Yeah. Ranking something based on one event is always a bad idea because.
Yeah. Screw that.
Like, remember the Blusions where they were like, oh, they suck for Fusion Zamasu, so they must just be dog shit now. Like, but they made a pretty good resurgence in the.
Well, I don't think nobody was telling them. No one was saying they're dog shit. They were just bad for that fight.
I mean, some people were.
Any serious.
If Alan was in the chat, there would be crosswords right now.
Yeah, he'd be like, yes, actually.
Well,
actually,
that's I don't know. I just think that's different. That's just like negligence at that point, right?
That's really just something I've been thinking about a lot lately.
I feel like Gogeta's probably Gogeta's more of a fight where it feels less gimmicky.
Vegeta is more of a Gogeta is more of a fight that's like better for evaluation, like for units and stuff. Because Cell Max can like you could go in with the Gammas who are like top 6, and then they could just get their ass blown out by Cell Max, and it's like well now they're bad. Or Broly and Gogeta because their base forms are not as strong as their transform states, obviously, for the fight anyway.
Oh, they're fine in that fight, really.
No, they're fine. I'm not saying they're bad, but it's like they're not going to be as good as in like other fights where the bosses aren't as hard to sell max right away.
Yeah, I mean, well, back to Vegeto's case, I mean, this guy, I mean, I think only in the Somax fight, you just have to worry about their first turn, literally, that's it.
Yeah, it's just their first turn, float them, and then they'll come back as Vegito, and you win, pretty much.
This transformed version is the perfect unit. This is so good. I love this guy.
Yeah, I love Vegito. Is dumb. He's gonna age very well.
This specific transformed card is the best unit in the game.
Yeah, easy. Like, there's no flaws with him.
Not even close.
Even over
this guy
Broly,
is so well designed. Like you can't even misplay with him.
Yeah, you can't. You
Like,
can't.
I
You have
think
to
it's
scout him, and yeah, he
I
has
mean,
60% DR
It
versus
really
normals.
depends on the event, but like if you're in a long event and this guy gets stacks and you transform him, like how is he gonna take damage?
Yeah,
Like,
no,
how?
I had him stack up in the movie boss Red Zone and or the boss rush, sorry, and he was like 700, 900k start a turn before I even fused. So,
Oh.
I mean, I
Right.
stacked for a while. So, but yeah.
I am sorry, he's not top 10. His damage is just somewhat decent. I'm sorry.
Okay, okay,
It
sorry.
is.
Oh, dude,
I
you're
don't-
right.
Oh, dude, this
Yeah,
is my
I
thing
don't
with
know.
AJ
Squidward,
Speed.
calm down.
I don't
This is my
think we
thing with
asked you,
AJ.
Zaid. Why are you even here, Zaid?
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
Yeah, he's
Is it
right
really
on.
Zaid? Because I've always said Z.
I always said Z as
but
well.
it probably is.
But yeah, bro's the Squidward of the Dokkan community. Like, why is he even around if he doesn't like the game?
I'm pretty sure people are just not like seeing his damage because it's not like 30 million on the screen, which is what we've been
yeah,
getting
like,
all
isn't his-
anniversary.
are
But
his counters
obviously weren't
actually-
bound for Fizz VB.
yeah,
Aren't his counters like higher than what they actually show? Like his attack stats for his
It's like-
counters?
it's like
way
it's like
higher,
triple it.
way,
It's like
way
Yeah,
higher.
I think
So
like
like something
triple.
like that. Our
Okay.
title is 3 million crit counters. That's the 3 million on the screen. It's actually a lot more than that. Though.
That's more like a 9 million attack stat.
No, that's
Yeah,
still
he's
tremendous.
doing it
Yeah,
with
that's still
crits and
tremendous.
shit.
That's triple.
Is that true? Like, it shows 3 million, but it does way more. Is that true?
If it shows 3 million, that's a 9 million attack stat.
It should, what? It released 9 million.
Well, I
Yeah.
think True said
Count-
about something
look,
about him
listen,
getting like 5 million
listen.
super, 5 million
I used
crits.
to have to say this a lot.
The supports and
Counters,
stuff.
period,
Mm.
are, period, broken, period.
There's a
Man.
reason why
Again,
they
wasn't
don't-
AGL Vegito the AGL Super Vegito? Wasn't he like one of the best units in the game on release? I wasn't around, so I can't remember.
He was the
but-
best unit on, like, he
Yes.
gapped the game on
Yeah,
release.
you got to get
He,
on
like-
those. There's a reason why we get like
Vegito Blue on
nowadays-
EZA was our.
I was gonna say
His
nowadays there's
Vegito
a
Blue on
reason.
EZA was the like. Oh, you can.
Yeah, Vegito also.
There's a,
Why-
there-
what's
yeah,
fucking
there's a
crazy?
reason why nowadays, whenever we get a Vegito, because I know a lot of people were asking, like, why didn't Blue Vegito have counters? If he had counters,
the
and
LRs
guaranteed
anyway, but-
dodge, he would have been like he would have been by far like number one.
He would have been fucking busted.
No.
Also,
Reason
another
why
thing,
Fizz
you can run,
Vegito Blue.
you can run the Fizz Super Vegito and Strength Super Vegito rotation and supercharge the Gamma's Core Breaker.
Yeah, I've been wanting to try that. But I'm playing
I
Hellbound.
tried
do
it.
counters? Do counters?
I
Does
haven't
it
pulled
work
it
like the
off
same
yet,
way?
but that sounds super broken.
Wait,
Yeah, apparently they
for
did.
the-
Serena
for,
found that out. Like
yeah,
she
for
was
the
testing it,
standby,
and
it works the same way as it does for the hidden potential. Because I know if you like get countered in slot one, it works for the hidden potential. Correct?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
it
count
does
as
work on
attack
that.
performance. So
Okay.
for like the standby, that's 1 charge per counter.
Also,
Yikes.
there is a
Yikes.
reason why Fizz.
That's actually insane.
Super
go ahead,
Vegito, Vegito Blues Easy A is gonna be stupid. Easy A 2, sorry, but
There's a
It makes
reason why
me-
Fizz Vegito Blue was broken on release and on EZA. It's not the counters themselves, it's the counters and the additionals. Because the additionals are a true multiplier to those counters. So, like, for
Yes.
example, the Vegito G Supers is a 1.5 multiplier to his counters. That's
still can't
why
believe I
counter
saw-
units that stack on base will never be released in this game. They know
Yeah.
that's just too fucking strong.
imagine if this Vegito stacked attack instead of defense. So holy shit.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
what you were
God.
saying. Is,
That's what
You'd
they
be
said.
one-shotting us with counters.
that is exactly what you just said. Yes.
I wonder if they'll give
Gogeta.
Gogeta. I wonder if they'll give Tech Gogeta attack stacking then, like, and he'll just hit
I mean,
really, really
that's
hard.
not fair. That's not fair. That's actually fair.
It does not matter. It is such an evil element,
Beast
right?
Gohan hits his first normal and instantly dies.
I'm not so sure if the Gogeta IC is going to be as good as this guy, actually.
Like,
I'm
like,
not-
like, look,
I
look
don't know. I mean, he could get a better one.
If Vegito attack stack, dude, he'd be undisputed #1 of the game. I think he'd actually top Beast.
Also, one thing I noted that people were saying when they were talking about this Vegito is that some people said that his setup sucked or he was flat out homeless.
His team
Like,
might be in it.
No.
It's not bad.
Polarity,
Also,
polarity
I-
not to talk about
all I'm
Voldemort
gonna
here.
say
Not
is
to bring
that
up
what-
Voldemort.
I cannot
What
believe he said
plays
AGL
like a
Vegeta
big
Blue is
part
better
of-
than this guy. I cannot believe it.
Polarity
literally
is
does
people
do a
thought that is
single
literally
thing
superhero
better.
brain rot.
There
Okay,
is
go
one
Literally.
thing I will say. There is one thing I will say about Polarity. Okay, a take that he made earlier, which kind of made my ears perk up a little bit, was Orange
Oh
Piccolo
my, what?
being the home for, being a good home for Vegito, right? And I do agree because like being able to be ran with like Beast Gohan. and a
back.
bunch of-
I mean, sure, he's
Yeah,
good on
that's
that
what I've been
team.
using.
He is good on that team, but my thing is just like I don't think he has a home. He's just like a crazily splashable unit. Like his home doesn't matter.
Yeah, I agree.
You just
Yeah.
throw him on any team, and he's
Yes,
gonna be a god.
back. He's getting like incredible. I've seen someone say that SSJ damage was not that great. You're on
What?
net. I have seen that take.
Was
The
it not?
SSJ
Was it not Zed who said it, or was it someone else?
I think it was Z, but like
It was Zed.
saying
It was
SSJ's
definitely-
damage is not that good. You're insane.
No, it was Zed. I quote retweeted him. I like
Also,
yeah, some,
yeah, no,
he has to-
everybody
he has to
jumped
stop
his
talking.
ass, like all the.
Yes,
He has to-
all
he
the-
has to
That
stop
tweet
talking.
inspired that tweet inspired my This is Squidward banger. Like
Yeah,
I only pull that
SSJ
out when I
tweet.
know Zed messed up because it's gonna get like 2,000 likes.
Someone needs to make
Yeah.
an edit of Frieza, like Squidward as Frieza, like with the gem thing on his head and shit. Like that's literally
Yeah.
what he looks like.
The SSJ team is
yeah,
getting
yeah.
horribly disrespected, and he's actually like a decent unit on that team.
I was
Because
gonna,
he's
I
gotta
was
be your
gonna say
top
people
one
calling
for
him
a
homeless.
captain.
Guys, I get it. Like this team, I mean, it did get 2 bucks during anniversary, but like it kind of got eclipsed by superhero, whatever. You can still beat all the content
Yeah.
with this team very easily.
I mean-
very easily.
Easily, yeah.
The the two issues with this team is that firstly, it never got like a competent slot one, and secondly, like the events are kind of long.
I would argue the events being longer
The
actually
event
helped
being
the team.
long does not really matter because nobody here gets weaker. Like the SSJs themselves don't get weaker with long events. So like,
I mean, they do lose their damage reduction, I believe.
Don't they lose their orb changing too after
I
an
mean, they
intro runs
lose.
out?
They lose. I mean, I'm gonna just check real quick. I know it's not about them.
I don't think it's DR.
Shit.
It's just orb changing.
It's no, they just lose their damage reduction.
Oh, okay, then that's fine. I guess.
Okay,
just-
then.
Here's what I want to say about these guys. Like they were like I think they're a bit less relevant just because of the huge defense power creep. Like that, just what they're doing just isn't as special anymore. But
yeah,
like,
no, we have units. of
one
them.
big plus for them now though is with all these long events, they're not really as restrictive anymore. You can just kind of run these teams and fulfill their intro condition, and then these fights will go to turn 6 and you can use their active then. So that's a bit of a sneaky plus side to them.
I need to run them with STR Kabe. I want to see what Vegito and Kabe do because that shit sounds horrific on the boss.
15 million, and then he does like a 5 million counter.
I will
That
say,
puts us-
even then, when these guys lose their damage reduction, I mean, you just float them, and then Broly and Gogeta do their thing in the long events. So.
Yeah.
Broly,
Yeah,
Gogeta, and Vegito,
Gogeta's
yeah.
con skill like
Oh
helps
yeah,
a lot.
yeah, Vegito.
In
No,
Namek Goku is also close on an easy.
Yeah, Namek Goku's gonna easy A within the next year. So.
He's gonna be doing like quintuple 30 million attack stats or something.
Oh my god, I cannot fucking wait for the best moment in Dragon Ball to get the best easy A ever.
You
But it has no
remember
emotional
that, You guys
impact.
remember that one book when Namek Goku and Full Power Freeze had counters?
Oh yeah, the counter mechanic. I mean,
Yes,
not
that
really
man.
I
mechanic, but
had that book.
Yes.
That shit
Oh
was
my
so
god,
funny.
dude, that should have honestly, fuck it, dude. That should have just stayed. Who cares, man? That was so
I
fun.
agree.
They're gonna
was
give
so
that to
fucking
him during their Easy A watch.
Yeah, I
It's
love
gonna be
my
so
I love my
funny.
6 million counters. Well, 8, yeah, for my 55% Namek Goku, I loved it.
Also, whenever I think of Namek Goku and Full Power Freeze, I always think of that one shot tweet that will never escape my mind.
What was it?
He
Oh, no.
basically, you know the spinning kick that Nameku does, like the
Ah,
spinning kick.
I believe.
in his
Yeah.
12 key, yeah.
Yeah, he said that has no impact in the manga.
Wow, Toriyama's paneling back in the day was fucking unmatched.
I'm pretty sure he said that. He said like that kick.
Oh yeah, no,
in
he
the
said.
manga, no.
You know, he says anything past like Saiyan Saga has no impact. Like all the choreography and shit sucks now. That's what he
This
said.
is
Someone like that.
Not relevant.
I know, but it's still stupid.
It is really fun, and I said it.
Yeah.
You'll look
yeah,
at
We
the
have to
pink
go
blob.
on.
Yeah, we do have to look at Wuhan now.
Wait, not yet. Emma.
Go.
I was going to ask you something.
What?
Do you think Kefla is going to be Super Saiyan? Or is it going to be
yeah.
right away?
That is relevant because we were talking about Super Sense. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we know the art is base Kefla, so
Wait,
if,
wait. What if,
unless he transforms directly into Super Saiyan 2, then I don't know.
So Ani,
Oh, you're talking
since
about that
the
Ranger.
next CFE is Frieza. Rose is either gonna have a part 2 in April, and people are assuming that part 2 is Kefla because the base Kefla in the EZA banner looked different than the actual SSR
like
Kefla that they
it was like a different shading, different eye shape. Like it looked more clean and modern.
That's why people.
I mean, somebody could just send me a picture of it real quick. I could just
It's on my Twitter banner. Just look at my Twitter.
And also STR Kefla and all the Universe 6 got easy. So that's what people are assuming. DLR is gonna be Kefla.
59 Emma.
I think the far funnier option is that this Rose is the
you didn't
dog
say
of
it
the
correctly,
episode.
but 59, that's so funny.
Before we move on,
Yeah, it looks different than
Yeah.
STR Kefla's
Yeah, this is
SSR.
different. In case anybody, let me just pull up STR Kefla real quick before we move on. But
Super
yeah.
bosses.
Super Saiyan. Or Super Bowl. Down.
SSR.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah.
Like you can just, it's different. You can obviously tell.
Didn't Emma? You made like a heap of tweets about it, like comparing the two, right?
Yeah, like, and they changed it. They went back to change it.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, they did like a 1 megabyte update to change it on global because they're like, oops.
so like, it's so obvious that they didn't mean to put that there. And that's
love
like
that-
teasing something.
I love that the LR Part 2 Kefla accidental reveal was more exciting than Goku Black himself.
Yeah,
Also,
we'll get to Goku Black later.
We'll get to him later. But yeah, let's
Well-
go on to Buhan because I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't actually expect Buhan to be all that, but Buhan is actually him.
I think Buhan could be better once he gets a proper setup, in my opinion.
So he's basically, unlike Frieza, he's stuck in the STR kid pool. He's
Yeah.
not gonna happen.
Very likely, but
Yeah, it's
hey,
not-
let me
well,
quote you.
no, he's not even like. He's without like a good linking buddy, I guess, but it's not like him without
Well, he
that.
has the
linking is
physical.
worst thing
He
in
has
the
the physical
world.
super boot, the 50% support guy.
Okay, but
60%
be real.
sorry.
But be real.
He got DLR, like
Thank you.
Super Bowl. Like,
Thank you.
that's
I mean,
Yeah,
I
LR
think,
Super
I think the
The thing with
LR
LR Super Bowl.
One at a time. One at a time.
So my thing is right, like, just because he's without like a super optimal setup doesn't mean he's not helping the setup he's on, right? Like him being on Broly's team is super helpful for that team, right? Like,
Yeah, no, it is. I'm not calling him bad because of it. It's just like he just lacks
I'm just saying.
allies.
I'm just saying this isn't a Kid Buu situation at all. This is just isn't that. Like he is
Ani.
good alone.
Ani, if Rocky
Yes.
on, would you run him over any of the other 9th anniversary units?
that is true. Yeah,
Hold on.
like on Broly's
Okay,
team.
yes,
just
I
like-
would run him. Yes, I would run him over Golden Frieza. Yeah, I probably would. Yeah. I would.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
No,
one.
no.
Well,
No,
Come on, man. Broly gets
No,
so
yeah, I
much more
would.
powerful with Frieza.
I don't know.
Come on.
But I will
kind of
say,
agree with Oni
if
on
you
that,
wanna
I
like
don't
if you wanna argue if like Buhan is better
Oh,
than
this is
Golden
different from
Frieza,
the
then
first
yes.
episode?
Yeah, if you're gonna argue that Buhan is better than that Frieza, then yeah, sure. But I know if
I mean,
you
yeah,
would run
but-
him over the Frieza, probably not because
Yeah.
of the synergy he has with Broly.
I mean,
Although, yeah,
sure,
I
but
like-
Broly has
I feel
other
like he-
people
I feel
on
like
there
he's
that are
strong enough
synergetic
kinda
with him.
Yeah,
For that to not matter that much.
yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
I was
Also-
gonna say, you both have points.
A little
'cause,
bit
like,
of
yeah, that
a little
Frieza-
extra synergy is like doesn't really matter whenever like the team is just overall a lot stronger because of it, right? Like
The
Broly
team is
has-
not overall a lot stronger with this guy around because this guy has no links next to Broly, and he's gonna be your slot 1 because Broly is still slot 2, or he's gonna
Yeah.
be floated. He moves on
Correction,
stacks.
I
There are
actually
other-
like to correct you. He has 35%
Really?
attack next to Broly.
Oh
Free
my
because
God.
he has
Old context
Oh,
energy.
no, I'm sorry,
Real.
shocking speed. Yeah, you're right.
Shocking speed. I'm crying right now.
I mean, I think the point that Oni is making is that this unit is strong without links, and I agree. The unit is strong without links.
No, the unit itself, I guess it's stronger, but I don't think it's like enough to change the 60% support Frieza gives to Broly. And this guy is just not gonna be a good slot one.
Bro, okay, Frieza is like good for that, yes, for sure. But like, and these fights are getting nothing but like longer, and Frieza is getting weaker throughout those fights. Right, Buhan is just not that.
I will.
You probably don't want to stack Buhan Plus first time.
I'll play the role of Debo and say I don't want to talk about LRAGL Subaru solo.
Wow.
We're missing the one guy who was.
Yeah, I actually, well, I'll get to AGL Super Bowl later, but I will say Frieza. I mean, he gets weaker, but it's not like Frieza's dying. Like if you get his orbs, he's still gonna tank just fine.
Also,
yeah,
you guys love Beast. Beast is a great unit on this team, and he actually does the taunt when when Frieza becomes too weak for Fizz bosses.
Yeah, you literally have Beast
really
Gohan in Assurance. You have Gogeta on there too, so.
You have Gogeta, you have SSBE who can revive for you as well, so like there's really no
Those
point
aren't
in
villains,
bringing
not
this
allowed.
guy for just
Oh yeah,
defensive
true.
cable.
Sorry.
I would say the only thing that I found that was pretty, like, I can't wrap my head around why he has this. It's why the chance to dodge. I don't actually get why he has it.
I
mean,
guess
why
an
not?
extra defense, I
He's an
guess.
evasive boy. Stop hating. He's a dodgy boy.
I
weak.
I thought it was like, because I remember somebody told me that he has a chance to dodge. I thought it was like 50%, but like it's just 20.
He's very evasive.
Well, look up, Jack. Medium chance to dodge. That's what he has baseline, and then plus 20, he gets to 50.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
I mean,
look at that. One funny thing is that his seal is finally useful now because you can use seals at max.
You can seal Cell Max, funny guy.
You guys joke about that, but that Cell Max fight is so well designed. I think whenever I was on the podcast last, we were talking about like how they could implement. I think it was actually probably the first episode, but we talked about how they could implement debuffs in a like a proper way, and that Cell Max fight is a perfect example of that.
I think you should have at least been able to seal him and stun him turn one, not completely be immune to it turn one.
No, that makes him a joke. I disagree with that.
3.8 million is just not something anybody could tank. At least one of them. It's not all of them. Just like attack debuff, defense debuff, anything.
Well, yeah,
Because
but
3.8
that's what makes
is not
Cell
enough.
Max a difficult fight. If we were able to stun and seal turn one, like that fight would be.
No, I didn't say both of them. I said like one of them at least.
I
Like,
think
either
with-
way,
yeah,
either
I
way.
think what the unit is saying is that Cell Max, honestly, instead of like just having that turn one, I think Cell Max should have a debuff. Well, besides defense lower, because like that doesn't actually do anything. But like maybe he should have like a
attack
random
debuff.
rotation of like debuffs. It's like one turn you can like stun him, and then the next turn you can like attack lower him or something like that. That would be pretty cool.
because like
Or any
3.8
boss, it doesn't matter.
too strong for units right now. like 3.8, no, like the Gammas can't tank that.
I'm
Broly
pretty sure
can't
Cell
survive
Max is
that.
not a. There's no limited attempts on Cell Max, is there?
Up to...
No, it's like the
No, also, I don't think it hits up to 3.8.
I'm pretty sure I've seen 3.8. I've seen 3.8.
Doesn't he stack his attack for the turn? Like
No,
one-
no.
Oh, well, he does attack raise.
But yeah, I will say this Buhan. I mean, he's getting to. You actually get him on a team. In most of these events, he'll have like 2 turns of stacking. By the time he transforms, I've seen him at like at 1,000,000 defense.
I was blown away.
Buhan, if the only thing that Buhan needs is just more villain units in the game, because then at that point, Buhan, to me, in my opinion,
Boo specifically type
it's-
units.
well, no, they don't even have to be Boo specific. Big Bad Boss's characters is what we need all year. We need Big Bad Boss.
Honestly, you don't even need that. You need the wall static tall because it is the best thing in the game. Look at that, like it is so cool.
Yeah,
I mean, even
but-
like-
yeah,
Talk about Frieza.
Jack's coming to save the day.
Once we
Look
get,
at Age of Frieza Metamorphosis. Like we look at like we can buff Frieza, and those same units kind of buff Buhan when he transforms because. Oh no, it doesn't have Metamorphosis. But like Metamorphosis, Big Bad Bosses, those are a lot of Frieza fan units.
Yeah, there's a couple of units like that. A couple of freezing units like yeah these two. Why do you have it and not the AGL?
I have.
Oh my god.
I think AGF has it. I think Fizz AGF has it. And he's doing an easy so.
And yeah, there's a lot of freezes that actually. I mean, you just look at these units. We might get a new
Janemba can easy A.
eventually. And yeah, this
Yeah,
one's
Janemba's gonna be
easy A.
easying very soon. So
We're still waiting on that
No, he
Manifest
does not
Baby
have
as
it.
well. Baby actually shares like what the baby shares like 4 links with Boo. I think.
Exchange, Boo shares it. I think he's due for an easy A.
Yeah, exchange Boo.
Oh my god, is that the battle unit for the Indroids? Holy shit. They should have both been tall as well. I'm
Hey,
pretty
you know,
sure.
what's their name?
I have no clue.
Zerloin, Rabonra, Zaruto.
Arbuda.
Why do you
Why?
remember that?
That's a name. That's a name, alright.
Okay,
But,
but yeah,
I
Buhan.
hate it.
I don't think. Personally, I'm a little skeptical. Like, unless Vegito's defense just gets insanely power crept, I don't think Buhan can ever surpass Vegito. To me, but I think Buhan can get. Let's see, probably up to like 5-ish, maybe. We'll see.
Oh, wait.
I will say,
He has pretty nail.
I think Buhan's base can surpass Vegeta's base, but transform now.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, if Vegeta's base, like, defensively gets, like, power crept insanely, then we can talk about
guard
it.
and dodge. So
Holy shit, Bootanks has some pretty nails. Holy fuck. Check Buhan.
And it's just cool because, like, now, post-EZA, I feel like a lot of the tech that Buhan had is more useful. So I feel like, in some ways, Buhan is better on EZA than he was on release, even though he's not top 3 like he was on release.
Yeah,
He heals
I'd
enemies
say
with his
definitely. He's
hands.
definitely better right now than he was on release. Because like all of these
He is.
mechanics that he has, he can actually use as apart from Vegito
Yeah, it's like-
on
it's
release. Like his mechanics. I mean, Vegito's mechanics still gap Buhan's, but at least Buhan can actually use his mechanics now.
Hey. Hey, Trucy. He leads
Yeah?
Power Up, so you know who's on that team.
AGL Cal, my god.
Real.
Actually,
Miss Kel.
It is funny because
So
there's that artificial life forms mission. I'm pretty sure people can probably just know.
Oh,
He is
yeah,
gonna be right.
I ECA'd Buhan
Not Buhan is
immediately
gonna
when it did
carry
that.
that mission so hard.
He absolutely does.
Yeah.
Oh.
And yeah,
well,
just
happens
because
when
I
you don't bump the
I
category
did say I was gonna
for
mention him.
So.
Oh yeah,
This is a
this
unit.
guy.
I honestly,
I'm-
I don't. This unit is he's not the
Wait.
worst thing ever.
I mean,
but
in my
Wait,
experience with using Super Boo, like with his intro turn, he's fine, but after that, he can get easily caught
He had
like
guaranteed God against Gogeta. Oh my
I
god.
think the
He's
main
so
thing,
he's so
I
nice.
think the main, I
at
think the main,
700k Super.
I think the main like resurgence with this unit is that you actually have like these links active because I back
Yeah,
in the
that's
day,
the
like
main
you were
thing.
never getting these links
Resurgent in
active.
quotation marks.
But yeah, he's solid. He's a solid partner for Buhan, but yeah, they just need another team. This is what it is.
I was running him. I was just playing with with Buhan and Boo rotation. Boo can take normals, and he's doing pretty funny numbers, but he ain't leaving the supers in general. Like
Yeah.
that super Boo.
Essentially, what you want to do with this Buhan and Super Boo is that you're gonna try to like stack Boo, and then when Super Boo can't go slot 1, you just put this guy slow, and it's that simple.
Yeah.
Although you cannot get like, although the one thing is that you can't get big bad bosses usually.
Yeah, one of the good things about 21, because I was running 21's team, like, she got big bosses, so if you run, the problem is that Super is not that well in slot 1, but
Yeah.
you could get like Viva bosses in the slot 3 with the 21s.
Yeah.
Mhm.
In fact, in some situations, you could just throw on Int Kel just for the big bad bosses, lol.
Yeah, true.
Never call it that ever again.
I'm never doing
Wow.
that. You're trolling me. You're
Please
trolling me,
don't.
Dan.
But you can run it, so I guess Boma's on that team, on 21's team, so yeah, actually I think
Hey.
Flip changed
Yeah, I
it.
was running.
Guys, if Enerjack says you can't run Incel, Incel is dead. It is what it is.
I mean, listen,
It
I would
is
never
done.
run. I would never run Incel anywhere where I think he would look bad, and I think he would actually. look fine.
Enerjack
that
is like
team.
the biggest Incel fan. If he says no Incel, no Incel.
He's an incel.
Wow.
Okay.
Sorry.
Um,
Should we move on? Should we move on for Buhan, or is there anything more we want to add?
Does anybody else have anything to say about him? I mean, both
He's also
Vegito and
big.
Buhan are like these
I
are
think
all.
he has
I
the
mean, these
potential
are.
to become better, but it entirely depends on if they actually do not do an STR Kid Buu on this guy.
Oh,
The 5
He won't be
stars.
as long as they keep introducing villains this year. As long as they introduce more villains than they did last
Oh.
year, and they're decent, he won't be.
I think I got, like,
Exchange
I
Boo
would
was
say
like
that.
90% easy game this year. That will be huge
Yeah,
for this
that's-
guy.
Yeah,
That's
no,
true.
Yeah.
we're getting Buu Saga like as a big celebration at some point. So
Yeah, you know.
I will
Maybe
say,
we even get an SCR Kid Buu EZA,
I
huh?
was gonna say, I
Maybe.
will say
Nah,
the thing
too
with
early.
villains
No,
is-
it's too early.
Oh, but it's
too
not
early.
too early for Super Saiyan. It's not too early for Super Saiyan Goku and Frieza. They came out 2021. Come on, dude.
but Goku and Buu were after them though.
Were-
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
they were New
they
Years.
were.
They were
Yeah,
the
they
last
were after
Dokkan
them.
Fest before the 7th.
Yeah, also,
No, they weren't
Duel-
New
like,
Years.
the Dokkan
They were-
Fest LR is typically EZA earlier than everyone else. Like,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
just dipped into 2021 with
I
6
mean, they
years. Like,
could.
Vegito
they
Buu
could
one of the
easily,
furthest
but
we've
they
gone
could,
into
yeah,
2020.
It's
they could
because
also,
it was way
depending on
last year.
depending on what Worldwide is this year, they could easily Goku and Frieza for Worldwide if they really
They
wanted
could
to.
Yeah,
argue,
it depends on the
but-
theme though. Depends on the theme. If it's like Buu Saga for Worldwide, then no. But if it's like Namek and Cell or
I
something.
mean,
then
honestly, I'd say I don't even think it matters because like these two Easy 8 for anniversary, and they don't
Yeah,
have
true.
they don't have that much to do with it. I guess Vegeta's a fusion. That's about it.
Bootanks is he relates to
Actually,
Beast or something.
Speaking of that, is this guy on Fuse Fighter? No.
No.
El Dokkan. Anyway.
No.
Is he not?
Yeah.
No, he's
Alright,
not. Same
let's-
reason he's
You
not
would
on.
figure at least with Gotenks he would be on there, but he's not.
Right?
It's stupid. It's super stupid. I know it's stupid.
All right.
Alright,
It's like
moving
a matchup.
on, we have to talk about the other
This is on
EZAs.
Worldwide Chaos.
Yeah, now we have
That's
the.
Yeah, we
It's
have
yours.
with Tech Thomas. dude. Let's
Which
go.
one do we want to talk about first?
UI.
Honestly,
better one.
honestly, that,
Better one.
yeah,
No,
let's,
but
get,
UI
let's,
first,
let's
yeah.
get this, let's get this bum out the way.
Yeah,
He's not actually a bum, but he's a bum.
there is something funny that
I don't
even
agree.
after ECA, he's not tanking normals.
No, this guy,
He can
no,
struggle with some normals.
he'll
he
take
not?
normals. No,
Situation,
he'll take
like-
normals.
He can
He
definitely get
he can
slapped
struggle
off
with
by like a
normals.
friend you get normal.
But he's fine. He's fine. He can struggle with some normals. Yeah, that's funny.
I will say,
I don't feel that.
I've done testing with
I have had
Vegeta's
it.
ability when he revives. I still, I don't even
You
know how to.
fucking.
I don't even know how to figure this out. But does anybody know if he actually guaranteed dodges after that first turn? Does anybody know that?
No, they're both one turn. So,
It's one turn. Yeah, it's one turn.
for both of them.
They fixed Vegeta, I think, with Ataro because he was not working.
Oh, Vegeta wasn't working. That's why he was doing that. Okay.
Yeah, but
Makes sense.
they both one turn.
I knew I
Wait,
wasn't
what?
fucking crazy. I knew it. I knew I wasn't super. Dude, Super Saiyan Goku and Frieza came out in 2021. These guys came out 2020.
Yeah.
It's
They
really
didn't come out
easy.
after. They didn't come out after.
What was that 2021
Yeah.
New Year's unit?
Or before. They didn't come out before.
They
These
were
guys.
they were the DFE before. Like, we're still on SS3 Goku and Kid Buu. Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
No. I was talking about Super Saiyan Goku and Frieza. I was like, it's too early for them, but it's not too early for
Nice.
those guys.
Actually,
Guys were the anniversary. The other guys were the worldwide of that same year. So the other guys
mean,
were
like I
6 months. Yes.
Like I said before, like DFE LR is just easy earlier. Like there are no non-DFE LRs
yeah,
past
that-
Vegeta Buon yet.
They're
We
just
haven't
like
dipped into Turles, Bojack,
bad.
Python, any of those.
But yeah,
He's
this
just far
this
back.
guy, I honestly, I mean, we've all seen this guy just shoot out like 20 mil on repeat. when he
he's
has,
some shit.
has a high chance of
Yeah,
crit, he gives the crit chance. I mean, he's a good slot one unit, especially for that first turn. I'm glad because we talked about this on our last podcast that they added the performs a critical hit, so we no longer have to build this guy crit. Although I'm not sure if people built him crit before.
No one did that anyway.
I didn't win.
Why would you? Yeah. Why would? What's the need to build this guy? When, like,
Before
almost
he, no,
everybody
the
understands
issue, no,
crit
the
support?
issue with it before was he didn't like he got his crit on super, so nobody built him crit. And I mean, some people did for the active skill, but like that was the issue.
Yeah,
but
people,
I mean,
like,
even-
crazy anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
even
not so great.
I mean, but there's so much crit support through super attacks going on right now.
Well, oh, yeah,
There's
yeah,
like a
right.
lot.
No, I'm talking about back when he released.
Back then, no, I know,
Yeah.
back when they released, but still. If you're doing a crit build with these guys, I just don't see it.
I mean, yeah, if you're doing a crit build right now, you might be blind.
Yeah.
Or can't read. One or the other.
Honestly,
yeah. Any thoughts on UI Goku? Honestly, I mean, he's just a dodge. He's a dodge and kill unit, not even a dodge or die. Because most of the time,
I really like his revive condition. I like that. I've always liked the Gohan and Piccolo. Like, you know, it's pretty free. Sometimes you take damage immediately on the first turn. He's on the second turn. You just pop the revive. You're back in it.
Yeah,
I do like it.
Yeah, he doesn't have to get hit anymore. Thank God they took that out.
Yeah, that was the stupidest condition of all time. Like, getting hit to have his revive was so stupid for a character that gets hit damn hard if he doesn't dodge. Dumbest thing of all time.
There is something funny that they intentionally did like UI Goku Wars in some aspects.
Both those
Why
revives
he
are
loses,
so
why
insane
he loses
rare.
that under 70%? I don't get that. What
UIs especially, just you never saw UIs. It was actually
Yeah, and then as the years,
and the free to play unit, you saw his revive every time you ran him.
Roshi, yeah. It's funny too, because even like in recent times before SSB EZA, because there has to be some. I can't be the only person that did I ran the Gods team, especially on global. You run the God teams and you threw SSB on it for the free reset because he always got his reviving against Cellmax.
I did that against Cell Max, but only against him.
Yeah, it's only against Cellmax, but yeah,
I used really that. Funny. I used that to no item him with Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken.
You should go back to the old Cell Max fight with these guys, dude. See how well they do. You think they're gonna be pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I will say about these EZAs is that, like, with Evoke and like Vegito, like, I find it funny how, like, we all can agree that we built them crit like pre-EZA, correct?
Yes.
What?
I find it a bit funny that they literally have to make us go full additional on those two, whereas the rest of these EZAs are just the same.
I want to say I built mine full crit, but I genuinely don't know. It might be like a half and half.
I almost never do crit builds. The only I just found out that I did do a crit build on Vegito. That's the only one I've ever done like a full crit build for.
He was full crit on release.
Actually, I can check right now while we're talking about them. But overall, I will say this might be one of the greatest EZAs they've done in a while. Like all of the EZAs, pretty much.
Yeah, they've done really well.
Are you a Prime hater of UI?
I have what?
Are you a Prime hater of AGL UI?
I mean, like, dude, just look at all these categories, bro. This guy throughout the year is going to just be ran because at least 2 of these categories is getting a new leader skill. Actually,
here's my thing about that. I just didn't find him that exciting on release, but like his kit now is super exciting to me. Like I love him so much. I didn't really like him on release. Like he was good, of course. Like I just didn't find him that fun. Now I think he's like insanely fun.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You can't criticize him that much. He is still fucking tagged me the normal every now and then, and that's a little annoying, but easy replies.
I've already died like 5 times because of him not dodging a super attack. Twice to orange
I think you just have bad luck with units.
I think so too, and it's really annoying.
Yeah, annoying.
For me, it's STIUI.
For me, it's everyone.
For me, it's
what about Piccolo and
Gohan? Rudigan lately, but
yeah, tell him.
Everyone bad dodge.
Emma has gotten very mad with Hirudegan lately.
Listen, day 1 Hirudegan.
Oh my god.
Day 1 Hirudegan, he was dodging everything.
Day 1 he was dodging everything because I came in here like I was singing the incel gossip. Like he's back. I do the gauntlet with Vector. This man got me killed 9 times in a row.
Yeah, you did.
I'll change with Hirudegan, man.
6 months.
Never been the same since he got the cameras on him.
What is it?
He's had a 2-month hangover since day 1.
Right?
Okay. On to
Vegeta?
Yeah, we can go to Vegeta. I honestly think Vegeta.
Alright.
I want to argue.
Go!
I mean,
Vegeta's
like,
amazing.
there's been a lot of
Yeah, he's
like
fucking
discussion about if this guy's better than Beast. I can see it, especially because I'm pretty sure this Vegeta just does more damage than Beast, and he has
He
that
hits
same,
harder.
Yeah.
yeah, he has that same
I-
level
I
of
do not-
protection that's Beast.
Unless you get like his taunt turn, but that's about it. And
I'm
look at-
putting Beast like pretty definitively over SSBE, but like I think they're in like the same tier.
No, Challenge Beast is not hitting harder.
Yeah, he's not hitting harder actually. That's true.
He doesn't. That is
Top
true.
two.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
Or
yeah,
is
yeah,
that
yeah,
why?
no, Beast doesn't hit harder, no. Like maybe on his taunt turn. But...
No, because
Yeah,
even then, like, it's
Even
I
on the
think-
taunt.
like,
I think he hits harder turn 1, and that's about it. Is that right? I think
Beast
he
probably
hits
hits harder turn 1. This guy
Is
doesn't need to
turn
build
1
up a
that
bit.
Beast Gohan is hitting
Yeah, he needs to
harder?
build up a bit.
Wait,
After
turn
Ice
one?
Vegeta.
Wait, is turn 1 hitting harder? Oh.
No.
I've seen this guy-
No, turn 1 Beast is probably hitting harder because this guy has to
Like-
build up by attacking.
UI is
I
hitting
don't
harder
even
than
know.
both the Beast
I don't
and.
even know. I don't even think that's true. Because turn 1, I've seen this guy hit like 15 mil, and I've seen Beast hit lower than that turn 1. It just depends on the
Oh,
attacks,
wow.
of course.
Maybe.
It might depend on the rotation though. Like it really depends.
Yeah.
A lot.
What?
Right, we could just say they're comparative, I guess.
Yeah, but he's up there. That's the thing. Like, he's up there. That's very good. I really like what they did to the Beast because I always loved this Vegeta. It was so cool to me when he released.
I did like his animations.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
guy's
The
a
more
And his
banger.
OST was a banger.
And,
the
yeah,
more I use Beast and the more I use SSB and like other units like Vegito or something, the more I'm very confident that Beast does not gap the game.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, yeah.
There
Oh,
are
yeah,
a
yeah,
lot of
yeah,
things
yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
I don't
like
think
Beast level.
SSBE is gapped, and I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know if I think Vegito is gapped either. Like it depends how hard we're considering Cell Max.
I don't think
If we're
Vegeta's gapped
considering
at
if
all.
we're considering
He-
Cell
he-
Max, like
he's right
Vegito's
there, you know?
not right there.
I don't think Vegeta's gapped at all just because of his transformed state.
I think there's fights where Vegeta is just better than SSB. I mean, Vegeta's better than Beast. Sorry. Like it's
I mean, you'll
like
have fights. Like,
I mean, even Cell Max may be one of those, to be honest. Beast took a hard fucking super for me.
he was scarred for
Oh,
life. from
Solo,
that.
Solo, Orange Piccolo.
Yeah, what
Uh,
about
Anyway, moving on.
Vegito and Gamma together.
But yeah, they like. I mean, I was saying they could very easily make SSBE better than UI. It's not really that hard considering he had like.
Yeah, that's
just,
why
just,
I'm saying
just having this damage
that
reduction like
Vegeta has a
within his
chance.
kid. It's really.
So I think there's a
insane
chance
that
Tech Vegeta could end up better though than Thingo. Vegito because
the Vegeta unit. I mean, he could be better defensively. He's never gonna out damage Vegeta.
unless they
Yeah.
give him like attack stacking or some bullshit and then like
Like,
30
even-
additionals or
honestly,
something. I
Even
don't know.
with I was gonna say even with attack stacking, it's still gonna be very hard for him to out damage Vegeta.
Yeah, attack stacking does jack shit for Tech Vegeta.
Because he doesn't have. Yeah, he doesn't even have an active. He doesn't have an active skill attack, does he? Yeah, he doesn't.
No, he
No,
doesn't.
no.
No, they don't.
He
They
just
Yeah.
actives into.
Yeah, so
Or the first.
unless he's doing like 50 mil, and then I mean, actually, they could give him Mega Colossal on his 12 key. That might actually do something.
Yeah, if he also gets 2 guaranteed like supers on
Yeah.
top of that, I don't know. I don't see it.
Something to also talk about with like UI and SSB, and this kind of applies to Vegito too, is just the amount of teams that these guys are on that they like
Oh my
raise this.
yes.
They raise the floor
Yes.
of these
yes.
teams.
Yeah, because
Wait,
I was
Yeah.
I was talking about this when I was looking at Frieza's team. I was like, you can run like Frieza on Junior's team, and then this guy's on Junior's team.
Yeah.
No, I've run
Yeah.
Goku Junior.
Oh.
They're
I've been running him with Broly, so
Like,
and
it's,
Broly is pretty
it's
dominant.
basically like it's kind of like the Beast effect with them. It's like any team you run them and you just get a free super hard hitting slot 1 that also protects the Roto.
Yeah, pretty much.
When I was still in my AGLVB cope phase, I was using the 6 years EZA on there. They worked pretty well on there, so.
The best thing that they did for this guy too is they worked his key, like this whole key rework is essentially what I'm calling it. This is so good because I remember back in
Oh,
the
yeah,
day,
no, that's
you
really
would
good.
actually
Oh,
you would
yeah.
actually
Oh, yeah.
struggle to get this
SSB
guy to
key was
18
an-
keys sometimes.
Yeah, he would like not have key. You'd get him to 12 key. He'd do like a 2 million attack stat or like a
Well,
1.8. It was really low.
It's a crit though. It's good. It's all right.
Well, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
It's good for the Gear and Dokkan
that
event.
just adds on that, like what Vector said, you can just throw them on any team because this guy's not link reliant at all.
Yeah, he like, just no matter what, he's just going to look like God.
Yeah, especially revive,
Sitting
post
in
revival.
spot
He's
one,
like
eating everything,
one of the best
throwing out
units in the
20
game.
million attack stats.
I think he's the
Yeah,
best
that's
unit in
right.
the game post revival. So
I mean, yes and no, because I think that when you have the revive in the turn, he's probably more valuable to the team. You know, when he
Like,
has the revive.
when he constantly has the ability to revive you, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Honestly,
He's better
from-
performance wise after revive, but when you have the revive with him, it's like he's more valuable to the team. That's what.
Yeah, I honestly, I mean, I don't think there's like any unit beating that Vegito turn. Of him just coming out. and there's, like, Vegeta.
Interjack.
Like him coming out and there's like 5 normals on the screen.
Interjack.
Okay.
Do you remember back in the day, the people saying SSBE greater than Super Vegito back in the day?
Oh my.
Remember that? I was probably one of them. I was a defense Kuma back in the day.
It was Vegito and SGR Turles was still new back then. People were just like underrating both of those units for some reason.
Right,
Yeah,
Thumb?
like they were saying
I
like,
am here.
yeah, they were saying like this,
Thank you.
yeah, they were saying this Vegeta.
Do you think I
was
would fall
better
asleep
than-
on stream?
No.
We're talking about Turles, that's why you were notified.
Yeah, they were saying like this Vegeta was better than both of them. That bro, there was some argument that I had like a couple of days ago to this day, where I was like this Vegeta, he was not number 2 in the game on release, and people were just like acting like they didn't like slander the shit out of him when he came out, but then they still say that he was number 2 in release. He wasn't.
It was good, but it's like UI Goku just eclipsed him. That's what it was.
And so did Super Vegito.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Vegito
yeah.
got close, and this guy was he was battling for like the 4th slot with LR Turles.
The fact that he was comparable to a Yellow Coin LR released months before him, like, the fact that that very comparison was being made was kinda... I don't have to say much on that, really.
Funny we had that with LR Bulma after so many years.
Okay, Bulma's fucking cracked. I like compared to Turles, like on release, like.
I mean,
Bulma's
Turles
done.
was insane.
I mean,
on
Turles
release, too.
was arguably the best unit in the game.
Yeah,
I
Turles was
remember
good,
Turles.
but like I don't know. I just feel like Bulma was just like way more impactful because it's like holy shit.
I mean,
I don't
Turles
remember
was impactful for
Turles.
these
Agree
villain
with that.
teams.
He was. Yeah, that is true. Turles
sure, I
was.
guess.
Yeah, he was
The,
crazy. on
the
release.
very
He's
next
not the-
Dokkan Fest I released after Turles was Bojack, and I don't have to explain much on that.
If he does an easy A with Frieza, there's gonna be a riot. And
Yeah.
Fad will be
Who do you
leading
think is going to lead that riot? A second time to add that fact.
You're going MMO. No LR Turles TCA.
I win either way. Like we either get a good easy A or I get to shit on AGL Bardock for a month.
Oh my
AGL
God, bro,
Bardock's
stop
probably gonna
saying that,
resemble,
man. You're speaking it into existence. Because like I keep forgetting that unit
You're going
exists.
to end up eating the best ECA you are.
Yeah,
One thing
Bardock's
I
probably
will
gonna
say
be
about
like
AGL Bardock,
He's gonna be ass.
his
Clip
transform
this.
state,
He's gonna
like,
be
He's gonna be
could
awesome
cook with
base.
that.
He's gonna be awesome base, but I think his transform state will be God, kind of like just like a TUR
Nah,
version of STR
yeah,
Vegito.
I
Nah,
was
he's gonna
thinking
be
that-
ass. Nah.
I was talking that with Pat actually, like that Bardock will be like very nasty transform actually. He will probably be very nasty.
I've still got mad beef if he shows up right now.
He
It's
has a
not-
bonus.
I will
Who?
say, by the way, Truth.
Agent Bardock.
This is
Ah.
my message to Truth because I have seen some of your videos on this guy, right? Truth,
Does
if
Truth
you
watch the
ever,
stream?
probably not, but if you ever just randomly watch this video, I need you to go summon for another SSBE and have him 99% take his 5 dodge off.
Okay.
You know what? I'll edit the shorts for this if you want me to.
I think Truth actually gave him more dodge. That,
Yeah.
No. Oh, did he? Did he actually
I-
join the?
I think he's got like 10 on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
Truth, I
actually,
need you to
you
just go
just
get
keep
a.
it like-
Actually, I know you have a TUR SSB that's probably like just.
Didn't he
Yeah.
make STR Vegito full dodge? I haven't seen his
No,
video
he
yet.
wrote
He's full
it.
additional.
He's full additional now.
Okay.
But yeah,
He's
yeah,
in
go,
the-
go
he's solid.
awaken that SSB
Good.
you got, bro. Make
Good man.
give him the 99%. Just take the dodge off, bro.
I gotta wonder why Truth tells people to make their bills full dodge. It's not like anybody's gonna be any common player isn't gonna spend the stones to change up the.
Yeah,
defensive
that
roll.
I mean, no common player is going to go for fucking more than 55% most of the time, besides
Well,
Wales.
to be
so,
fair,
like-
if you're a common player and you're watching Truth, I imagine you've been playing for a decent amount of time. At least most of them have. So like
Right.
most people, if it's an easy A unit, you probably have dupes or something. Not like we can use them for a chain battle. So
No, there
Is
is no
that-
chip battle. Don't make me cry.
Giant Battle is dead.
You're stepping on Koma's heart right now.
And they still
Yeah.
kept World Tournament. That's that's the
Yeah,
worst
they
part.
Yeah,
did.
that makes me physically ill.
Yeah.
I Zach Tarlis was literally the only reason I did a world tournament this time.
I got a
Literally.
level.
Real. I'll be doing it for
ill,
HW
stay ill.
Vegito's
unfortunately,
EVA,
because
the
I have a
planning
full-time
and-
job
yeah,
and
this one.
my job doesn't care about weekends, and obviously I don't do World Tournament. I can't. I literally can't. I used to do it like, well, no, that's not even true. What I used to do at my older job when I used to work at Walmart, I would link level. Like I just have my phone in my pocket and I just click buttons.
That's
No,
what
I
I do
mean,
at the farm. That's what I do when I'm like making boxes or driving a tractor. Just don't let my grandmother know.
Yeah, but unfortunately you can't do that with World Tournament. You actually have to pay attention to the screen. 'Cause it's
Yeah, no, I don't do
terribly
World
designed
Tournament
to-
anyway. That shit is just like I do like maybe 5 minutes of it, get some stones, and I'm like I'm fucking bored already.
I did it last time. The last 2 times I didn't even get to 20 million. It just
It's physically demanding and draining, and it's just like.
I
God.
feel like Japan's World Tournament and Global's World Tournament are two completely different things because it's
Yeah.
so much more competitive on JP.
The scores on you paid crazy. They're fucking crazy.
I don't know
Yeah.
what it is. They
Wait,
probably
they
have
actually
more-
like it in Japan? What the fuck?
Yeah, they love World Tournament.
They have
I
more
love
time.
World
They
Tournament,
probably
dude.
have. I don't know. It's probably like a
They like.
job difference thing out
What?
there or
I said-
something.
I
Are
said
they
this
like
before.
blinded by like
Japanese work
OG Dragon
culture,
Ball? Like,
dude.
oh, this is cool, like OG Dragon Ball. Is that what they're blinded by?
It's the Japanese work
Ah.
culture, dude. They are on that Sigma grind set always, 24/7. They are constantly
Yeah,
grinding.
Sigma.
okay?
Yeah, I
think
wouldn't
it's
call
more
it
like
World
I will
Tournament
say a
Sigma.
lot of them. I mean, I don't know. I just imagine like a lot of them probably work in office. Probably. So they probably
Most
just have
likely.
more time to do that stuff.
Yeah, I
I
do
mean,
physical
yeah.
labor, so.
Okay.
What is
Alright,
next? I'm
but,
not-
So Vegeta, very good. They did him justice. He's arguably easy. I don't even say he's arguable. I think he's just better than UI. So good job.
It is kind of sad that the best
That is a
Vegeta
W.
unit we have is an Easy 8 though. Like,
So now we're
Vegeta we have
talking about the great units. Let's go to
I'm
Rosa.
not sad about that because
Oh,
everyone has them
brother.
rainbowed.
Do we
You don't
have
have
to
him
talk,
rainbowed?
honestly? Do we
No,
even have to
and I'm
talk
saying
about him?
everyone
Like,
does.
oh, I don't have
Like,
UI Rainbowed. I'm
like,
still missing a
honestly,
copy. I've been missing
chat
it for
for,
5
like,
years
the
now.
two people that are in chat, like, type no if you want me to just skip Rose.
Let's talk about it.
Sorry.
That's, I mean, rather than talking about Rose, we could talk about like
hold on, where
tough
is it?
love. For
We
at the
can
moment.
talk Rose when
Why
he
not?
comes out.
Yeah,
When he
yeah,
comes out.
yeah.
We gotta get there eventually. Let me just go to the
There's
super
not a
boss
lot to
category.
say about Rose.
Yeah,
I guess Rose first then.
Yeah, he makes me sad.
Yeah, bro. This is really the
Alright,
like
oh.
he's. I've made a meme about this on my Twitter already. He's really just like it's like y'all remember like
He's like the
He's
like when
definition of
COVID
okay.
yeah remember when we got
Aggressive.
COVID, right?
That's
Like
really-
people were like like starving because like they couldn't work and stuff, and then the government gave those people with a family of 6 $300.
So
That's
so
what
base.
this
Okay.
Rose is. That,
Okay, wait.
yeah.
Let me because nobody else is going to. Let me be positive about Rose. Well, I will say that with a negative statement first. His base form sucks. Like I hate his base form, but I think Scythe Rose is actually a great TUR. Like if we're just talking about Scythe Rose, I think he's like even arguable for top 5. The problem is this whole domain thing. But if we
Yeah.
get to the point where we can choose which domains are up, not the transformations, like the domain skill, like Broly's like shattered thing or Rose's Scythe dimension, Rose is gonna be really good. Like he's just doing a lot of damage, and
You're
he's
basically saying
a very
they
solid
could
slot
overwrite.
too.
If they can
Yeah.
override each other, but without actually like having the conflict. So like Broly can't transform, and then Rose is transformed and shit.
Just make it so that they can transform, and then once you transform, it overwrites the domain, but it keeps the transformation of the last character.
I was terrified of this, but now that domains can be tied to transformations can be tied to domains, I hate the mechanic now. Like, I don't want it in the game.
I mean, that was already a thing. Like, Zamasu was already this. He already did this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Zamasu was like that.
But Zamasu, I never really felt that way for Zamasu, because a character being invincible, like just actually invincible, wouldn't be fair for the rest of the game, right? Like, I mean, something like Broly, where the transformation is actively stronger, is sad. It's just unfortunate that it's tied to that domain. And then there's other characters on his team that need those domains as well, like Zamasu and Goku Black and stuff. Like, it's just annoying.
I will say
One thing.
Actually go ahead. Then. I'll let you talk first.
The one thing that like annoys me the most about this Goku Black is that like, why does he have no support? Like, I know the last premium Goku Black unit in All Rose didn't support, but like, Goku Black units typically have a history of like supporting.
It was really like even though Turles' support is bullshit restricted. Like, it's bad.
It's what's possible now.
I mean that. Enerjack's highlighting it. He does give 2 ki.
Wait, he gives.
Ki. Wow, it's really needed.
He gives ki on turn 1.
Like, AGL Rose original job is just ki.
Honestly,
it's gonna be funny when AGL Rose ends up better than this guy. It's gonna be so fucking hilarious.
So you're telling me this guy?
I hate that. Like, they've been starting to do that on a lot of TV. I remember I said this when we had our episode about 21. Like, why the fuck do you... Like, I don't understand why Dokkan keeps doing this. Can they stop giving all these fucking units, like, I like 2 ki, no stats. Bro, stop doing that. Especially on DURs. Why are you doing that?
It was fun for Piccolo because, you know, like, Beast Gohan scenario, but, like...
It's like I get it. Like, honestly, it's better that it's there than it's not there, right? But, like now it's just getting, like, annoying. Like, imagine that Super Bosses is not like a super stat category. I do think people are a little bit too harsh on that team, but it's like you're not like making that team broken by like adding like 30% to all Super Boss allies. Like, how hard is that?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Wait, Donnie. I want to say something.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
There is some positive thing that I can see about Rose, actually.
Yeah, like his...
Yeah, the domain. It's the domain. But here's the thing. What if Kefla with the domain ended up like of damaging and outperforming Broly?
It's gonna be very possible, yeah.
If she does that, we're talking about Rose domain being super good, actually. Like, because you might prefer to boost Kefla instead of Broly.
Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed about Broly's domain, like, and we're talking about the Super Bosses team, is that it doesn't hit all Super Bosses. Like, the Universe 6 girls, who are kind of the best units on that team at this point, like, he's not hitting them. So, like, there is a situation where maybe I want to transform Broly and then transform Rose, so Rose's domain is the one up, because his is going to be more impactful for the team.
Yeah, so, like...
It's hitting them, it's hitting them. It's hitting them.
Hit him with
We can
something,
talk
alright.
about
That is
our
true.
Rose domain being really good. If Kefla is really good, like, I suppose Kefla is dropping, like, in... April, I think?
April.
Yeah, in the Super Boost slot. Hopefully it's not as bad as Super Boot was.
Yeah, it really does suck.
It's payback time.
It really does suck. Like,
Another thing about this Goku Black is that, like, how is he gonna get better? Because, like, if you get super bosses, like, for example, if you were to get...
Just like I told you, like, if Kefla outperforms Broly with the domain of Goku Black, he might be a legitimate option, like, as a super boss.
Or they'd have to release a new Zamasu, like a new fusion Zamasu.
About super bosses,
they could do something very funny and release a new hit, and I don't even have to say what I think.
I love it when they share one link.
Yeah, here's the thing.
It's not even that.
Right? I was
How many domains are gonna be on that team?
Yeah, I was saying, I don't even like the domain aspect. I was saying this before this category even existed, actually, because I mean, we all knew this was gonna be a thing eventually. I was saying they probably shouldn't build this category around Rose and Zamasu because if you take a look, they are literally the only villains with the back bosses on this category.
Yeah, until Moro comes out, they're gonna be the only ones like that.
Yeah, what they should do is they should build it around Broly, Jiren, and Hit, because Broly, Jiren, and Hit at the bare minimum, all of those units at least have shocking speed.
The thing is that if you put big bad bosses on Broly, he's like the perfect super bosses leader.
Yeah,
he links well with every unit.
I mean, he should have it.
Like,
well, I mean,
yeah, it would it's like
I mean, why does Broly 2 and then we'll have it?
I was gonna say, like, Kama, we can say
Lemo is the main villain.
We can say, like, yeah, if you had big bad bosses, but I mean, if they didn't give this Broly that, they're not giving it to him.
I can kind of get it with Super Broly, like, because he's not inherently, like, evil, like the other Broly, but Z Broly not having it is the most dumb fucking thing in the world. He literally, destroyed an entire galaxy as a
My
teenager.
biggest and only complaint about Broly is the fact that Paragus and Broly aren't on his stand. That's my only.
Yeah,
that's
also
also
the
funny.
stupidest thing of all time.
But yeah, overall, they should have built this category around, like, yeah, these three. We don't have an LR hit yet, which is funny. But yeah, because even Ribrianne, I'm pretty sure you have shocking speed, no?
No.
No, what the fuck? Never mind. Get out of
No,
here.
The giant merchant is funny that.
But
She's
yeah,
almost
Beerus as well. We don't. I mean, most of the Beeruses that we have in a game.
Beerus has prodigies with Broly. Beerus can kind of work
also,
with Broly.
No, Beerus also has shocking speed. Like, these are all.
Yeah, but he
units
also
with
has
shocking
prodigies.
speed.
So he's linking up decently with Broly. Like,
Yeah,
more
that's true.
decently than the other.
And we don't have a resurrection at Frieza in this category, but Frieza also has shocking speed. Like if that's a common link, they should probably try to build around that link instead of trying to build around these Zamasus, who there's only two. Like,
It's all right.
different
The
units of them, pretty
Dokkan
much.
Fest 2027 Zamasu will save the day. It's okay.
And then, like, if you want like alternative, if you want an alternative lead, then you just go with the U6 girls and Broly, of course.
Yeah, bro. It will end up being like Universe their super
I-
bosses team.
I'm not upset that Zamasu and stuff are on the category. I just don't think you should be trying to build a super boss team around those type of units.
Remember when
Instead,
Truth brought LR in Rose for his Super Bosses stage against Gogeta?
honestly, like, this leader skill, like, corroded by in mind, this category is not crazy, but this is what you should be building. Like, that's a team that this unit should be built around, not super bosses. Unironically, this would be, I mean, it'll be worse.
It should be built around just
later
Extreme
on-
Class. That's all he
Wait,
should
I
say.
zoned out for a second. What? You're running out of your mind?
You know, I'm not talking about now, but later on, this team would be better for Zamasu, like, eventually.
Yeah, like he got some
What?
EVAs and like maybe could get a Dokkan Fest at some point.
Yeah, like,
so.
later on, this team would be way better for Zamasu than super bosses
Well,
would.
like I've said, I think GT is coming up on something big at some point. So
Like, I'm not saying like they should change this to corroded body and mind. Obviously, I'm just okay with this leader skill, and then this should have.
make an Extreme Class in general.
They
Extreme
made
Class in general.
Rose Omega Shenron.
Yeah,
No,
that's-
it's quite the same. Actually.
I wouldn't go that far because super bosses is.
I
always
know,
dead.
I know. Super
Yeah.
Bosses is better, yes, for sure. Well, actually, it's better on G. That's a
Yeah,
tough
it's
one.
very-
No, Global doesn't have like the super ultra
I was gonna say
billions of
global,
domains.
even if
Yeah,
you
you're missing your
ignore it-
fucking.
Yeah, no, in global, if
Yeah.
you ignore these two, the super bosses still shits on GT bosses. I don't.
Also, the EVA for the trio.
I don't even
so-
think it's close. I don't even think it's close. You have Kefla in here. You have, I mean, global did just get
What?
Ribrianne.
Okay, you're telling me Tech Nova isn't good? What's going on, man? Why?
Yeah, see, we gotta get
Super
Tech Nova
Super
class.
17 isn't crazy? Are you insane?
His
gotta
EVA
get-
is probably gonna
Bro,
suck
is
too
Tech-
because
is
he's
that
for
super? Is that
androids.
17 even better than Jiren? Like the SGR one.
Come on, man.
That's a pretty.
I don't know. I don't
irrelevant
like either one
question,
of them. I don't
but
want to
yeah.
gas either one of them.
That's a pretty irrelevant question, but yeah. Moving, overall, I really don't like how they handled this unit. I'm a big villain fan, and my favorite villains of Dragon Ball, it's Cooler, Frieza, and it's like the Rose bunch. So it actually.
Yeah, I love
it's
Goku Black
very
as well, so I was
disappointing.
really disappointed. With
Yeah, it's very disappointing that they did this to him. I don't want to say he's unrunnable. He's not unrunnable. Don't get me twisted. It's not like a Radish level release or anything like that.
I have used him.
But
I have used him on the private server in the Trunks Blue Zone
What'd you
fight.
say?
he did tank a super attack from that STR
Oh.
Trunks with 600k,
Did
which
you
is
just say
not
the
like
private server? Hold on, bro. Those runs don't count. They don't exist. What?
okay. Point is, I had him tank a super attack from STR Trunks for like 600k without big bad bosses or any support. So, like, he's
That
like,
is pretty good.
yeah, he's aggressively okay. I just think he
Yeah,
could have
I
been
agree.
stronger.
I agree with that. I agree with aggressively okay.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
just wish.
I think
like,
if you
'cause,
just support, I think support would have fixed him. At least it's like,
You know
okay,
what would have made me really like him?
What?
Give him a change his second lead, give him a triple leader skill, and get rid of
Yes.
Crow's and mind, make it something good, and get rid of the restrictions.
I don't.
Yep,
no,
and then
I-
also give him.
okay, hold on, hold
Yep,
on, I
and then also
disagree
give him 80% damage reduction with guard too. Yep.
I actually disagree.
I think
with
his
getting rid of-
restrictions should have
I-
been to just extreme class in general. If it's extreme class in general, that's like okay.
Yeah.
I
That
disagree
would
with
have been
getting-
cool.
If they're gonna make him have 3 leader skills, corroded body and mind is that that needs to be one of those leader skills because that team.
Well,
needs
we got a bunch
leader.
of Janembas easy aim. That's about
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I'm not even saying like the category is like good or anything, but that team needs a like if you want the team to be good eventually, it needs a leader some type of way.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Broly's team
Well,
is
yeah.
gonna get a hell of a lot better, by the way. If that, this is off topic. I'm sorry, but Broly's team is gonna get crazy if physical Janemba easy A's. It's over because Broly.
I don't see them until
Broly-
next year. Tech Gogeta and Janemba, honestly.
Well,
I mean,
either way,
actually,
whenever they
this is
easy A,
kinda
it's gonna be
relevant,
insane.
'cause, I mean, we are talking about Rose, and they are on Rose's team. So
Well,
Janemba
so
links up
my
decently with Rose,
my
too.
biggest point with that is I did it today on stream and I forgot that this could happen. But like once you go rage mode, like it resets the turn. So Broly trio, in situations where it's like really unfortunate, like if you get locked or something, you can't get the orbs for them.
that is
It resets the
funny.
turn.
That is
and then you
funny,
can just
Emma.
get it again.
What if the part 2 LR for Rose is Janemba and not Kefla? How would that
No.
make you feel?
Hey Emma, what do you got to say about that?
No, it's not.
I'm sorry?
Dude,
I-
Kefla and Janemba duo
How,
unit.
how would you feel
No,
if
it's
the part
not.
2
Why?
LR for Rose was not Kefla? and it was-
That is some
it was-
Xenoverse bullshit.
Yeah, how would you feel if it was
I
Janemba
don't-
and not Kefla?
I don't think Janemba.
I mean,
it part-
I
Just keep
highly
cocking
doubt
you.
it, but like,
Heads would be falling. Okay, let's change subjects.
I think we're done with the agenda
I
for
think
today.
we're done. Oh, that's another thing
Wait.
too. Why?
May,
He has
may
no
I
fucking
may
banner
I
unit.
suggest we talk
Why does
about
he
like
have
the
a-
new banner format?
Yeah,
What
we
do you
can
want?
talk
What?
about that. I mean,
What
no,
banner
that's.
format?
Are you talking about?
Kyle,
new
I mean
banner
the
format?
super banner stuff, I guess.
I don't think
Alright.
that's not
really.
something.
That's not a. No, this guy's. He's just like a filler banner
Hmm?
for global. That
You know what
doesn't
sucks
really
about
matter.
him? Why didn't he have a banner unit? Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck
that's
is with
what I was
that?
Yeah.
about to say. I
Yeah,
don't know
that's
why
what
he
I'm
doesn't have a
confused
banner
about.
unit. Although to be fair,
What do you think it would have done?
who like what banner unit are you gonna use?
Honestly,
I
Goku's
guess,
the
like,
only one I can think of.
Goku Zamasu, like when he first took Goku's body, I guess. Like,
That is in fact what I said.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
that
talking
is
about,
what's what.
Right. That unit
God damn
doesn't
it.
have- That unit doesn't
Or-
have big bad
Yeah.
bosses? Wait, that unit doesn't have big bad bosses? Are you serious?
no, he doesn't.
What,
But he
Zamasu
could have made him like a
Goku? No.
powerful support
Aw,
slot one,
come
like
on.
like an updated version of Almond and
That's
Raisin or something
really
like that.
funny. Okay. Why didn't that unit have big bad bosses?
Because he wasn't a big bad boss yet, even though he just killed Goku and his family. But,
Bro,
you know, whatever.
yeah, he don't look big and bad. He
His
that's
super
a-
attack is him
honestly,
killing
bro,
Goten and
that's a-
Peachy. Like,
That's
come
a
on.
stand-up gentleman right there for sure.
That's called
I mean, you know, they probably could fit it in, just replacing legendary powers since he won't be an LR. And then obviously
Yeah, that's
Fierce
true.
Battle for
They probably would have just given him some bullshit, like, I don't know, like, what does he call up right there? Nightmare or something.
Goldie
The
Power.
sad part is,
I don't
I don't know
know.
why. I also don't
He
know
has
why
Nightmare
this is,
already.
I don't know why this is the only fucking like version of this black in the game.
I mean, he's
by the way,
barely
but
in the show.
whatever.
I mean,
Yeah, he's barely in the show. Like all his animations are from when
his
he gives
art
Goku.
fucking
I mean,
slaps.
bro,
though. That is
his
so cool.
animations are terrible now. Well, nowadays anyway. So
They were decent-ish on release, but like, yeah.
I think we're
Alright,
done with
well-
the agenda for
Can I make
today.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, do you guys want to talk about Rose more? Because I don't. But,
Nah, I think we got pretty much everything out. We can move on to the Q&A.
No,
alright.
I think
We already talked
all
about Super
mentioned, like,
EZAs,
a
right?
unit that we think got buffed by the
yeah,
ninth
we,
game.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
we didn't talk about Super Easy Is.
No, we talked about them during the like
Oh.
Frieza stuff. But I mean, do you guys have any more thoughts about that?
No, I mean,
Well, since they're not dropping during anniversary, I don't know what the first one's going to be. I would guess they would have to come during worldwide, but it depends on what the worldwide theme would be. Maybe it could be. Maybe if it is Busaka, it could be like in Buhan or something like that.
In
was
Buhan,
assuming
AGL
because
Vegito.
they announced that it was going to happen. I just assumed within like a week, like Gogeta was going to be on our screen, but I guess not.
Hang on a second.
Because when is the EX part in for the anniversary?
Ends on the 5th, I think.
Wait, like yeah.
Yeah, when Frieza comes out.
Okay, so yeah, if they don't announce anything in a week, then I mean, yeah, that's my guess. That would be my only
It's
guess.
not, they're not.
Other-
Yeah, they just did Vegeta Buhan. They're not doing more.
Yeah.
Detection and PyCon EZAs. Yes, EX Part 2. Let's go.
EX parts.
Okay.
Alright.
I'd
yeah,
love
on
that. Dude, that would be perfect.
It's just a
One-time
never-ending
questions.
anniversary still.
Thoughts on
Yeah. On the
Dokkan Fest
entire
got Topo with LRG and EZ? Honestly, that should
Kill me.
probably that should forget the Goku.
Remember when
like,
we
that
thought
should be-
Jiren
that
was gonna get the ECA for part 2 and we ended up seeing Vegito and fucking Boo?
that was crazy.
I mean, I
Yeah,
didn't,
that was
no,
crazy.
I was gonna say I didn't think Jiren was gonna get an EZ this subversion.
I could kinda see it, but I'm glad it wasn't because Vegito.
But well, with the Goku Black time slot, I would have said this is like an April time slot unit, but yeah, it's hard to say right now what they're doing with the schedule. I don't even know what they're gonna do with the JP schedule because Goku Black kind of changes things. Although,
Goku Black is
although,
April.
I
Part
know
2
people are, I
alarm.
know people are saying like Goku's Black is gonna be April, but what if they just throw Goku Black in the middle of any of these celebrations like they did for Global? That's also a puzzle.
It will be too much. It will be too much. Too much time, I think. For our first draw, MVP.
Okay, that next question's interesting.
Eric?
What's up? Oh, my bad. Sorry,
You kinda doing a thing?
I got pajamas?
I got pink somewhere. My bad. All the 9th anniversary LRs and EZs were perfectly well designed, and a couple LRs specifically that can compete with the new bosses.
Where would they be ranked?
Not making
Okay.
a tier list in the last 5 minutes. I'm sorry.
Is he just asking like
Well,
basically
we
a tier
can.
list to everybody?
I think
I think what he's saying is that okay, so there was 9 kind of EZAs if you like, because like I think most of us agree that STR UI is not there. So like Broly Trio and then like the other ones like all the Dokkan Fest LRs like there's like top 9. They're like the top 9 best LRs right now. So like there. Abu's asking about is like GT Duo, Bulma. Like, where do they rank in the current with those units?
Oh, before I didn't see the before part.
Okay,
And
so
on and
I want to say
Ultimate
honestly,
I don't think
honestly,
either are top 10.
I think the GT Duo and the Budo kind of. I don't want to say they fell off, but they definitely go down after this anniversary.
I don't.
I mean, Boo was already fallen down a bit, but GT.
I think they're both really good in long events, and there's like a ton of long events now. I don't agree with that at all.
You know another unit that got better? Forku. I think he got better with
Oh
this
yeah,
new event.
Forku. Yeah, Forku resurgence. It's crazy. Blue. I mean, obviously.
A lot of units got better.
The blue Goku and Vegeta also got better.
Kid Gohan is actually pretty darn good now, in my opinion.
Rudigon.
If only I had boobs with him.
Shut up,
but,
Oni.
yeah.
I will.
What do you do? What are you gonna do?
I will talk to you.
Bad place to
They're
stop.
fighting again. Yes, content.
I'm gonna hear Rudigon's not even an LR, so it doesn't matter.
I think Boo Duo in some ways got better, and I think GT Duo got a little bit worse. Just because I feel like GT Duo. GT Duo took like 4 builds up, took 300k from a Cell Max normal.
Damn.
It was crazy.
Wait, how
the,
did
like,
Cell Max hit?
Gamma 1,
I mean, I
like,
do
tech support.
think they also got worse because like a lot of the teams they're on, you kind of want to revive with Goku and Vegeta.
Yeah, there's just
So,
revive
yeah.
competition.
Or Gohan and
Yeah.
Piccolo even. Like
The
there's just other
defense
revives.
can
I haven't
punch through.
tried them. Are they even good in the 9th anniversary events?
They do
Gohan and
fine. They do
Piccolo?
fine.
Yeah, they're good.
They do fine. They do
They're
good.
good.
Yeah, they do fine.
They are okay. They are okay.
No, they're very good.
It's not a better,
Yeah,
or worse dodge.
very
dodge
cool.
and guard
The
Goku,
only reason I can say they're pretty okay is because we skill. That's it. That's it. That's
Anyway,
it.
I think to answer Abu's question, I think the top 10 is like all the Dokkan Fest LRs, the ECA plus the Breel premium units, and then Orange. That's like the one unit before 9th anniversary that's still there.
After that,
Yeah.
I don't know. After maybe Porku, Bulma.
Wait, he
The
said
Earth-
specifically the ones before
like,
anniversary, though, right?
Yeah, the Earth.
Oh wait,
Earth
no,
to
you mean
say-
that? Okay, no.
Yeah, the urge to say that Orange
My
is
bad.
like just
My
like
bad,
not
no.
in the top 10 is actually crazy because I'm like so
I
tired
mean,
of
like,
people
we-
sucking him
The
off.
anniversary LRs, like, so Beast, the 6 years, Vegito Buhan, Broly, Gogeta, Gammas, Evo Ken, Broly Trio, like, that's a full 10 right there. Would you?
Would I say Broly Trio is better than Orange Piccolo? I honestly probably would.
I mean that's a conversation you can have.
I think Orange is at 10. He's at 10.
Yeah, I would probably put him around like top 10.
Alright.
Okay, next question.
Next question. What are the chances of Victor sleeping on our random podcast? Well, he's already.
He's done it already.
It's happened
He's
before.
literally done it the first one.
Oh yeah, he did. He had too much of a fit after yelling at Oni about the God Pokemon.
Yo,
thing.
this is a
It was
question.
a tiny video.
Oh, yeah, this is-
I only want that to answer this one. Do you think this
Yeah,
is
man.
worth it? That
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Actually, I
go.
pulled a
Yeah,
duplicate
that's
of
an
that.
amazing idea.
Actually, so.
7 Turleses? You think that's a smart idea?
Yeah, this is an amazing idea, actually.
I can
Incredible
buy
idea.
like 20 of him if I want to. So I have a lot of red
Yeah,
coins.
do it right now.
I'm good.
Sure.
I want to save for Picklehan. So
No, listen, this is the greatest idea.
So what are your thoughts
Yeah, he's
on
gonna
the
get an
over-
EZA in a couple years. So he'll be worth it.
What are your thoughts
Yeah.
on the new beta units? Int Cell Stonks. Unfortunately, maybe if
Cell
Frieza. Okay,
SSJ
listen. I'll
goes.
put it
Oh
like
my
this.
lord.
If,
Wait, I need to
if,
tell Oni something.
if the
Oni, you're not
Doria,
funny.
Rainbow, or
I'm not what?
I would run Intel on that team.
Okay.
You already
I see.
But he does not. So unfortunately,
He
I
doesn't.
can't put him on there. But you can get away with Incel on Broly's team. I'm not sure why you would do that, but you can do it.
You really want to.
And AGO SHA go. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that guys. Yeah.
That was a jump.
Thank you, Rocky.
Okay.
Whatever you say, man. That is what the fuck.
Okay. Thoughts on Vegeta Super Saiyan
Hey,
4,
yo.
Vegeta in general Dokkan original unit for Saiyan. Oh, like a Dokkan original Vegeta.
Like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta.
Honestly,
I
no.
think
What
it
they
was
should do,
cool.
no, what would be really cool. This doesn't really like actually help anything. They should. I just think it's cool if they would release a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and it's a Dokkan original. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
just
see that,
one
yeah.
from
It's
Regime
not
Blast
like- yeah,
at
I was
all.
gonna say,
I'm all
it's not
for it.
like
I'm
it's-
all for it. I'm all for it.
I'm fine with
Yeah,
either of those.
Yeah, it's not like he can't be in the game either, because I mean, yeah, he is a Dokkan already. So
Yeah, he's a crossover unit. Same with Super Saiyan 3 Broly and stuff. And they've done 21 before, so yeah.
Let's get the SS4 Vegeta from Xenoverse.
honestly,
There are
yeah,
plenty
I'd
of
be
ways
perfectly
Yeah,
fine
Xenoverse
with
2
that.
to
As
Super
long,
Saiyan 4.
of course, as if he leaks Super Saiyan 3, we might be in trouble. But yeah,
Oh.
other than that, that'd be cool.
That's true.